buddy. There we go. Ugh. Marvelous.
Did you know there's a beetle that sprays like a super boiled chemical agent out its ass as a defense mechanism?
Is this really how we're starting the stream today? God damn it.
Yeah, it's called a bombardier beetle.
Oh. I could live without that.
Listen, Darkmouse. We love hearing bug facts, but don't give Jen ideas.
There's a free idea for you, Jen, if you want it.
There's too much shit
No,
in
just
D&D.
play Helldivers 2. Just play Helldivers 2. You'll find it all the time.
Alright, welcome
Yeah,
everyone to
or
our...
Deep Rock Galactic.
Welcome everyone to our Helldivers Deep Rock Galactic multitask stream. Today I am joined by the members of the Mysteries of Cainyad campaign because Cainyad's mystery has been revealed and another one has been in motion. So
He's got out his balls.
yeah. No. Oh.
Some say if you collect 7 Dragon Balls, your wish will be granted. I'm not talking about just normal balls, I'm talking about Dragon Balls.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my. Legend has it, if we collect all the shards, we can put Cainyad back in the fucking orb.
Get back in the orb, old man!
Oh God. Alright. Let's set ourselves back to the prospect of positions. Who wants to do the recap for last session and gain a point of inspiration for themselves and a point of inspiration for the group? Because it has been a hot second and we also didn't have, like, Momo here, so I think we should cover our bases.
Yeah. Last session, we kind of did a very small amount of looting. But from what I remember anyway, before we decided to start doing the ritual, Cainyad took over, I was about to say Markiplier, Melvin's body, to do the ritual, and in the process of it happening, we did manage to fix the pool in the sky, but something came out of Solum to try and took over Solum to try and take Cainyad's power, and kind of screwed it up a little bit. So whatever that entity was, and Solum kind of got split off, that entity went flying, but also Cainyad survived, but merged with the ice dragon we did kill, and started to grow and absorb it. The rest of us did a tactical retreat, got the hell out of there, and blew the entrance to the cave with some dynamite that one of the soldiers threw, because I gave it to him because I was waiting on the ship. And after that, we basically just flew off to safety. And we landed at Sk'iff, and it's now been a couple of days of downtime. I think that's everything.
Oh, indeed, and we will resume right up from there because effectively what we have at ourselves is a good time for the party to basically catch their bearings and obviously get a moment to themselves to figure out where to move from there. So let me set up the ambience, and as we continue, I would like for you, Sk'iff, to give me a description of how does Sk'iff look where the party is gathering up for discussions on let's say this is the 3rd day of staying here, and
alright, the way I see Sk'iff kind of from the top where we would have been approaching, it looks like a pretty unassuming building, sort of like a tavern with a bit of extra room on there, maybe some storehouses. But when you actually go in, there's obviously pub at the front, probably a couple of rooms that could be rented out, maybe. But you can also go downstairs, which brings you to like a big cove. It's like a cave that they're built in with like a big dock, and there's stuff constantly being moved about, tons of cargo, ships coming in and out. And that seems to be the main area, whereas the pub up top is mostly, you know.
mostly what, empty, or do you have like a couple of patrons?
No, I would expect his patrons up there. There's people running the bar. I was trying to think of the word, sorry, that's why I suddenly went silent.
Alright.
So the pub is there, and it's like additional income, but the main focus is on the poor that's in this cove. That's got a couple rooms offside, just storerooms, from what I remember.
Of course.
And that is pretty much it.
You find yourselves within the pub, most of you having settled in after a couple of days of recuperating. And something that you did notice during your time down from the fight against the dragon is that most of you, you have just basically finished the benefits of a long rest after a few days of rest and respite. Not certainly as to why, but suddenly your bodies had some time acclimating since your encounter with the dragon within the cavern of Wintergun. As all of you are sitting in the pub, I would like you to tell me what drink is each of you having. I imagine first and foremost, person to grab a drink. I'd say fairly early in the day. Would probably be a toss-up between Victor and Paxidor. What are either of you having?
Whatever sweet as wine.
I'm gonna be honest. Due to the past events that happened in the party, I probably feel like Victor would probably be drinking something really heavy.
Very well. Something sweet as wine. Well, there is wine imported straight from the Krukor and Sinval's Kingdom of Washington. A bottle clacked open of Ribonnier. It is a small vintage, no more than 50 years old. However, it does come with the unfortunate truth of the cost, which the ferret is very kind to remind you behind the bar. Alas, you are deprived of 5 gold pieces per glass. As for the heavier drinks, Victor is certainly going to be given straight up just ethanol in the form of liquor shots.
It's just combined alcohol. I'm sure we got something in the first aid kit. Yeah, have this.
Victor just is not really hesitating to care. You see him pick up the bottle. He's gonna down as much as he can. You see him like to spin and everything.
This is meant to be served in shots, and you're hitting the bottle already. Good God! All right. What is Melvin having for a drink?
I think he's just having some milk.
A nice big mug of cold goat milk is served for Melvin. Not really freshly squeezed as much as basically just kept in a keg.
Yeah, no, the keg just on the counter. Melvin's just like on the floor below it. Just turns the tap.
What is Solum having to drink?
I'm having the strongest fucking thing, and I'm having the whole keg.
Right next to Victor, both
The
of you.
strongest thing. Yeah, I was gonna say the strongest thing will kill you.
That doesn't matter. I'm immune to poison.
Exactly. So practically, you're looking over at Victor with his bottle chugging, and he's hitting the effect. You are drinking a bottle of the same, essentially just straight up like ethanol, and it.
What is the Grim Choice poison?
Gin? I did not expect for this pub to have Grim Choice in it, to be honest. I
was gonna say, it's like, if we're doing the strongest thing, I don't remember if that's poison or not.
It kind of
You know
is.
what? If I may say,
If it's
they
not
do
technically poison, it could still kill you.
I can imagine they carry both. They carry, what they can serve legally, which is the strongest, and the strongest they have to sign a waiver.
You know what? I'll accept that
You have
actually.
to sign a waiver for the
You
Waiver? No, because then there's evidence that you were ever here. If you die, we can just toss you in the
Why do you
sea.
Yeah, why do you think there's a bag of holding under the table with all the waivers inside?
Oh Jesus! They're shredding the fucking papers. I'll say Solum then is having a mug of the Grim Choice. You have to slowly drink it because though the alcohol doesn't affect you. Every other sip, you feel consciousness leaving you, and then your consciousness comes back in the form of your spirit being punched severely over and over again out of your body, then returning back to it. Like, it doesn't have a kick to it per se in the form of alcohol, but it certainly makes me feel a little bit distanced from everything that has happened. And last but not least, what is Sk'iff drinking?
I don't know if Sk'iff would be drinking too much. He might like sit down and have a bit of rum, good old pirate rum. But otherwise, he's just kind of milling about, just doing things. So it's been quite a while since he's been back at Skiffco.
Indeed.
So there's probably quite a bit he needs to do.
I'll leave it up to you whether this is pre or post discussion, because I want to ask if you've done your wishes.
Yeah.
All right. Post then.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how this backfires.
So, as all of you are basically taking a moment to sit down, well, let's call him the head of your, because you have a port, right? Per se, you do have like a port with a person with a vessel that brings in and takes out stuff, right?
Yeah.
Then we'll call him your first mate, captain of your smuggling vessel, name pending.
Portmaster.
Sure,
Portmaster.
Portmaster. What do you want to call him? Do you want to give him a title?
I think Dockmaster sounds better.
Very well. Your Dockmaster, a ferret, very much of your same kind, who has like white fur for the most part, except for one of the eyes with a big black patch around the eye socket. And he has drawn little lines so that it looks like an eye patch from a distance. His eyes are also black, so it sort of hides every now and then when they're open. Unless if you're very close, in which case you can see it clear as day. He sort of walks up to you, Sk'iff, as you're having your drink. Evening, boss. Well, it's actually day, but you're drinking as most of your friends are drinking as hard as if it's evening. I've got I've got some news that you're probably interested in from my last run over in the city. Lots of things have happened. Me and boys have been wondering whether or not you're going to be living or staying.
I don't know, I might be sticking around for a bit. What's going on?
Oh, something about the ruling blade, and well, rumor has it that the heads of the houses here, the chapter masters, they're all convening in the city. Something big has happened in the last couple of days. We're not sure what. Sky's all clear, so.
Yeah, that was us.
Oh, that makes sense. But with the ruling blade calling in the bigwigs, he leans in. Well, that means probably we're going to have some more easy time moving around if they're all going to be busy. We've been thinking of trying to hit up some contacts that have reached out to us, members of this Woblinian coalition. I've been wondering if you've got any trouble with their sort, boss, captain.
With that sort. I mean, it depends if they make trouble.
Well, they're pirates, like us. They're big and they're old. They've been going strong for around 80 years as a coalition now, and they are the scourge of the Eastern Oceans. We've got a letter by one of their admirals. They want They want to set up a trade route, bring us goods from across the globe.
All right, what are we
Well,
what are we looking at here?
Well, we're gonna need to build another warehouse to store those goods in in Sk'iff, and we're gonna need more hands. Of course, I expect that coin will need to be passed. I hope you found some more treasure. And if we have enough, we should probably also build, since we haven't already, perhaps a dockyard or something to repair vessels, because we're to expect a lot more traffic.
All right. Are they just looking to give us the goods, or what are we looking at cut-wise?
Well, we're buying them and then we're selling them at a profit. So effectively, we're looking at an upcharge of about, at the very basis, at least we're getting like 60% more than the average cost of the goods that we're selling over here. Considering we're doing so without anyone's notice from the leadership here in Gavaria. Also, a lot of the goods that we are likely to be getting are not available here. So, you know. This doesn't involve Swoblinian firearms and cannon, if we are interested, but I don't know. I mean, we have Gavarian stuff. I don't know if we want to stoop down.
Could be useful. We could move a lot of it quickly.
But that's on the business end. We can talk about it if you're going to be staying when we have time. The big important news is that rumor has it. Figured they should say this. Rumor has it that the dragon forces, the bad guys from across the continent to the east, they're likely going to be fighting more fiercely now. I don't know why, but people in the military have been talking about being withdrawn from the front lines. So if they're gaining ground, that's not good.
What, the Draconians gaining ground?
Yeah.
Or the other way around?
Yeah, you got it, Captain.
Well, that's not good.
Well, depends how you see it. So good for you, probably, and the others, if you're all still working for that, pick up the arse royal blade, ruling blade, I don't care. But, I mean, for us, we have a lot of work that we can do if they're all busy. Especially if the military's busy.
This conversation is this happening in the bar with everyone?
It's happening in the bar with everyone, yeah. He's just talking to Sk'iff.
Okay, so there's no way I don't hear him call my aunt a...
Yeah, you hear that from on the floor.
I have a 29 passive perception.
Yeah, you hear it through your gulps of milk.
Yeah, I mean...
Without breaking my chug, I prestidigitation that guy. And just make him smell like shit.
SpongeBob fucking foghorn sound effect as Sk'iff suddenly you smell something.
Yeah, just
rancid.
Just like the sound effect and then followed by the smell.
Oh, awful. What is it, boss? You look a little... You look like you just ate an entire lemon.
Yeah, I think someone's screwing with you, but in case they aren't, when was the last time you washed?
He keeps running away as he's trying not to gag.
Would it be noticeable that Melvin's casting magic from here?
You're like, yeah. You just saw him like with.
It's verbal somatic, so it's like. So you see me wave my hands and then through chug, just.
Yeah, pop
you know what?
magic.
Victor would see the interaction. He'd kind of just gag on the streak for a sec, not trying to laugh.
The bartender, different ferret, looks over like, or try. Sorry, this is a ferret. Hi I used too much magic in the store. I don't want no explosions. I just cleaned everything.
Out of character, the tavern has been rigged to blow up after 7 spells.
This entire place is coated in alcohol. In case the cops come here.
Is that why there's no smoking sign outside?
Yes.
No, we just don't like smoke.
Also yes.
The picture looks a little sad. He does have a pipe.
Don't stare at it.
I will say, if you don't want people smoking in your establishment, dousing the whole thing in a highly flammable material, pretty good way to enforce that.
Also, if we see someone lighting up, we just toss a shot of liquor right in their face. Whole face catches fire.
Indeed. However, you do find yourselves with a bit of time to consider your options. And what better way to do so than with drink and time? The absence of Cainyad would normally create a bit of empty space for discussion. I want to ask, do you have the dragon outside or inside Sk'iff go?
Oh, you talking about Liz?
Yes.
My dragon? She'd probably... I'd probably have her fly home.
Right? Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
she's been through a lot,
And
she
very
needs some rest.
Very well. She
Sk'iff also would have ushered everyone and everything off the flight boat so he could compact it back down.
Well, you find yourself with some time to discuss your options. It is a fine day outside. It's still snowing, but that's likely to stop soon. Perhaps in a week or so, it should cease to be, and the continent return to its normal seasonal temperature and temperament.
I do take my ring back, though, from Liz and give her the other loot.
Of course.
Now, Jen, I do want to ask you something.
Of course.
Just for later. What is the extent that you are comfortable allowing with the wish spell?
Quite a
Obviously,
bit.
it can't like the universe, but
You can actually alter creation. Time, however, plays a big
it's
effect. So, if you
I like-
wish...
something basically that like doesn't exist. Like, could I say wish a spell into existence that I know?
Yes.
Okay. Follow-up question: can I make it an innate spell for just myself, so that way it's not out in your world wreaking havoc?
You could do that. Effectively, if you wish to craft the spell with the power of wish, you could do so.
Is there
Okay,
not
so-
a spell just called Create Spell?
Yeah. The one that I'm thinking of bringing into existence is one that is very, very dangerous if it exists as just a spell out there in the world for all future wizards to get their hands on eventually.
I will give you the same warning I gave Darkmouse when he made his wishes with the aid of a genie. Actually, no, I am not going to give you that aid. That was specific aid given to him by a genie. So... No, I want
Mine
to see
doesn't
what...
break
wanna see
the
what you wanna
universe. Yeah, it doesn't break the universe. It's just a very strong effect that's actually, funnily enough, from an older edition.
I think I know what you're going for already, just by description.
But I also don't. That's why I asked if I could wish it as an innate spell that I can just cast once per day or something like that, instead of it being a spell on a fucking spell scroll that wizards could then get, and then the entire shape of your fucking setting changes.
Well, we'll see. If you have something to do, you may tell it now your intent, but otherwise, you find yourself still within the pub. All of you are probably feeling the way that you're feeling. The Drake Shard manifests in the form of the spirit and settles down ephemerally through the floorboards, partially its body disappearing into the either into the lower floor or straight up the earth. I have never experienced alcohol being produced by such tiny creatures. We do not have such mortal forms in Genesis. Act as it is.
They're not that small.
No, most small critters usually are far less sentient, and usually they are far less commonly seen. It is an unfortunate truth that most small critters have been either put into hiding by the smaller dragons that hunt them for sustenance, or are extinct. It's nice to see, I suppose. Sort of like staring towards Sk'iff and the bartender, like looking over.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just like,
Uh-huh.
so long. I've seen anything of your kind. Not since the last one I ate. I mean, wished a good farewell.
With the Dragonstorm now ceased upon your content, I recognized the ritual you had performed. What did you... You mentioned that you had utilized Cainyad in the process of the magic being cast. Why would you do that?
Who's you talking to?
All of you, I suppose.
I don't know.
Very well.
Wasn't my choice.
Oh, are you not united in your decision making?
I mean, I'm happy that the sky's closed, but I don't know if I wanted another massive dragon out and about.
Yeah, that would have been another problem.
Indeed. If the attack has already begun, I need to know just how ambitious this excursion is. It has been a while since I've been dead. I only hope that at least it has begun not too long ago. The longer the invasion ritual is in effect, the more likely it is that the strongest of our kind can step into your world, and by the time that happens, well, I will say you are some of the most powerful mortals I've had the chance of witnessing. Even in that moment, one of you performed a spell cast on the entrance of the cavern. I believe it was you, Melvin, yes?
The final drops of the milk keg drip out. Giant fucking just milk splatters like all over her face. Just sits up. Yeah, why?
Since how long have you been able to tap into the second tier of magic for the spellcasting of the Shatter evocation?
I don't know. Like,
If you're talking about collapsing the whole front, that was us throwing dynamite.
Oh, no. I recognize the explosive production of the item that you had ignited. No, I'm talking about the spellcast, which, again, the ability to have arms and armaments is not unknown to me, but mortals having access to magic, I did not know they did in this world. And second tier magic is
I don't know. I think since I was, I don't know, like on his finger, do some math on his finger, like, I don't know, since I was about 10.
10? 10 decades?
Just 10 years old. I'm only. It's
What?
like I'm only 23.
10 years old? I am sorry, that sounds... What mastery of magic do you have? By chance?
Well, Game and Engie really tried really hard to teach me magic, and it just wasn't sticking. But I found if I just like hum it or like say it with a lot of emphasis, it just works.
Oh, I am not referring to your
I don't
methodology.
really understand like how that.
Magic operates in different functions and forms. I am asking, how powerful are you? I suppose is the most direct question.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty strong. I don't know how I would.
How to?
But I'm not sure how to like explain how strong I mean, I've got this belt that makes me like buff, but I think you're talking more about like magic stuff, and that one's like I can just cast. I got a lot of spells I can cast. I'm pretty good at it.
A lot of in multiples.
Yeah, you know, if I had to just off the top of my head, you know, put a number to it, I'd say that I could cast, I don't know, about, you know, more than 20 spells that I know.
That's way more than I can spell.
It is as I had understood.
Just in the background, Sk'iff is like, oh, an opportunity to jump into the conversation. That's more than I could... Fuck!
I was trying to say cast, but just kept saying spell.
Spell. Yeah, I picture Sk'iff is just in the background looking for a way into the conversation, and she's like, fuck! That's my opportunity.
And from I understand, you three, the dragon sort of like, as he's talking, looks towards Paxidor, Solum, and Victor. Is it fair to assume your martial and skill, your martial prowess and your skill, you could you stand toe-to-toe with one of my kind? Say a young one.
Victor's gonna just kind of finish off the bottle and just put it back. It's like, I don't know, honestly. I honestly,
I'll kind of like lean and whisper to my uncle and just be like, he's being modest. He could. Honestly, everybody in this group could. We've had to fight a large number of dragons because they're all kind of brainwashed.
Could you say the majority
like
of the
the dragons.
people in this world could do the same?
Probably not.
With some training, but that's about it.
I mean, they could do some damage, but like, you know, yeah, they would need to like have a lot of training. Because like, if you just like, you know, it's like if you put a, you know, sword in a, you know, farmer's hands, he's not exactly going to be doing too much, right?
Right. And the people of this world, are they unified? Have they managed to align all of their peoples together?
It's like, ha! Just like immediately, that's right, we haven't gotten him in a room with Dexilum yet.
I see.
I mean, did you not even listen to my conversation? We literally talk about robbing people.
Huh. This is very bad.
We'll put it like this here. Some places have alliances with each other. But some do have other alliances as a whole, but it comes with a give or take.
Yeah, it's mostly just like, hey, which countries kind of just take care of themselves for the most part with, you know, like modest peace treaties.
No wonder
Solely
then.
because, you know, nobody wants to get wiped out by the looming threat of a giant dragon invasion because they've weakened themselves fighting their neighbors. But they also, you know, don't want their neighbors to overpower them, so they also undermine each other.
That is good to know. Perhaps the presence of a greater threat will unite all of your nations together. That could be a fantastic chapter for the entire world of... Yes, that could be the case, but I doubt that the elders would go out of their way to cause death upon such a scale simply to get a world together.
Yeah, hold on. I think I have some books on this stuff. You're not gonna... Then I'll start pulling out some history, like books. Be like you're gonna need to see the bigger picture. It's like you're giving too much credit to people's ability to coordinate together.
I do not doubt it. Let me ask one more thing. And I need to form a picture here, if it is all right. You worship gods, yes?
Yeah, some people do.
Do you venerate?
I did for a little while because it. Oh.
Do you venerate any forces that some would call ruinous?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we killed a few.
Us. But you know, a lot of the people that have tried to kill us do.
I
Yeah,
see.
none of us.
Sk'iff is like sip, 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 sip. I see. I asked primarily because in Drenesis, most of our world is dominated by dragonkind. The three broods that are ruled by the three heads, the speakers of the three deities that mark dragonkind. Well, they are the dominant dragons of the world, with the fourth brood being one dedicated to the reclamation of the minds of the dragons that were formed under Ashardalon's bloodline, the ruinous power of devastation. The three broods that do dominate our world are those that align with vengeance, those that align with benevolence, and those that align with brilliance. The chromatic flight of offering themselves and their kin to the concepts of brutality, dominance, conquest, and survival, usually befitting of the chromatic flights, the colors of the black, red, white, and blue, and green scales of dragon. The benevolent metallic flight, offering themselves of the scales of different types of metallic sheen and shine. Silver, brass, copper, gold.
Purple. That's not a metal.
Melvin kind of like gets a little bit of a defeated look on his face. He's like, oh no, that's right.
And
it
then
was a little bit like at one point. I remember Game Jam teaching me about that. It's like Uncle is like low key a little racist. Okay, hold on.
And then they have...
Okay, so about that, Unc.
No,
So like nowadays, the color of a dragon's scales doesn't really tell you what they're like on a personal level. Like the whole "these ones are good, these ones are evil" isn't really like a thing here anymore.
Oh, that does spark joy. I'm happy to know that the dragons of this world are aligned in the same methodology as...
Oh no, there's still a
best of
lot of
us.
evil ones.
Oh.
Honestly, we've met more evil ones than good ones so far. Or at least ones that are like neutral, leaning evil.
I'm not surprised.
But then again, we are like currently in the country that wants all dragons dead, so I mean, that could also be affecting their worldview a bit.
Nephew, allow me to finish and conclude my thought, please. And perhaps you will see why I bring this up. The third flight are the remnants of the gemstone, body of the third deity of our kind. The gemstone dragon god Satyr produced many gemstone dragons upon his destruction. All of us, all the dragons of Drenesis, hail from broods of dragons who came here from a different plane of existence. We came here under the order of, initially, one of the three dragon gods. Bahamut and Tiamat. They wished to utilize many of the powers within this universe for their own ends in a greater conflict of divinity. Satyr's gemstone dragons believed that perhaps a shard of their god remained within this plane, and tried to uncover it. I do not know for certain whether or not we have succeeded yet. But I do know that our elder is certain there is a trace of him here. Drenesis was made as a haven for dragonkind, and we took it from many mortals who resided there to do so. Our elders see it as a way to extend their philosophy, and specifically that of the gods that, formed our kind. Many of the dragons that do fall within that philosophy dominate the stereotypical aspects of our plight, with our elders themselves practically becoming expressions of the deities themselves in ideology. But, for the most part, most of the dragons of Drenesis simply align themselves to the lifestyle that they find themselves growing upon. A very, very big world that has been overgrown with our kind. The youngest dragons do not survive long, and those that do to reach adulthood have too small territories to call their own and live upon. Chromatic dragons vie for every bit of stretch of land that they can, housing within it many, many young and wormling dragons alike, not out of desire, so much out of impossibility. It is nigh impossible to completely clean off any bit of territory from the presence of other dragons when they are abound. The metallic broods, the strongest of them, have formed cities of mortals that they believe they guide to a better prosperous future through their aid, their guiding gaze, guiding words, benevolent, prosperous mindset. And as for our gemstone kind, for the most part, we decided to leave the surface of our world to be fought over by the three broods, and us to linger within its core and tinker within its heart, building our cavernous systems and trying to discover ways to connect to one another and our patron deity. Our Chardalon's brood was hosted in our world ever since his death, and his myriad of draconic spawn who were left completely bereft of any guidance and thoughts post the death of their patron power. For the most part, as I recall, before I came to this world for reconnaissance, many of the brood were passive, nigh mindless in a sense, but those who could talk were despondent, distant. We were trying to To fix them is too strong a word, so much as rebel them from their hold the Charlatan had upon them. You mentioned dominated mentally dragons. I assume you're referring to a Charlatan's brood.
Yeah, those are the ones.
And it is as I feared. A Charlatan must be stirring, or his essence might be growing. If the ruinous power can return from death... I am sorry. Allow me to finish my thought. The mortals of our world are not as capable as you are. Not by a long shot. Most mortals cannot even perform second-tier magic, let alone third. And those that do usually are either slain or taken in as valuable items. Especially the metallic brood. It does enjoy housing many capable mortals within their holds, most of which venerate Bahamut in some aspect or another.
Well, I mean, even if they paint themselves as the good guys, I mean, if they're just, like, controlling who can cast higher powered magic, you don't think that maybe they're just preventing mortals from advancing to a point where they could contest their rule?
I can see the reasoning behind that, but no. It's more akin gathering than controlling. Mortals can't tap into magic on Draeneises. If I had to guess as to why, it must be because of us, the dragons. There are too many of us upon the world, and magic, its currents, no matter what they are, divine, primordial, arcane, they make up a dragon's form as much as flesh and blood does. We are creatures of magic by nature, even if our powers usually do not rely upon it. And when many dragons reside upon one place, the magic one transforms to better, how does one say? House the dragon. But it also becomes more thin as a result. And more importantly, it becomes aligned with the dragon. It is the theory of our kind that is why most mortals cannot express great aptitude of magic to begin with. They are unable to. This also makes them meek. No mortal can reach the skill of martial prowess or weaponcraft that I can theorize most of you do. In short, to know that there are mortals here who can achieve the powers and specifically capabilities you do, it means your world is far more dangerous for dragons to invade in the first place. Which makes it all the more questionable why the Council would heed the Prophet's desire to invade this world. It cannot be simply to kill off the young ones.
Well, I mean, it just sounds like you guys need more real estate.
But that is cruel beyond...
Yeah, but I mean, like you said so yourself, in order to make Draeneises the first time, you basically wiped out a ton of mortals and stuff. So, I mean, like, why not Draeneises 2?
Because that would doom an entire cavalcade of species to extinction. It is undragon-like to wish extermination upon a variety of species simply to allow our own to grow further.
I mean, you said so yourself. The older chromatic ones from Draeneises are still pretty evil and pretty land-hungry.
It's not...
So, I mean... They probably came over and maybe tried to do that, and then, good old Grandpa Bahamut was like, let's not do that, and sent other dragons here to try to stop them, and then kind of, a lot of time passed.
They do have scuffles back in Draeneises. Not for territory alone, but ideology. But for the most part, the strongest of our kind back in our homeworld do not vie for control over the world. They coexist. It is the younger ones that usually enter into conflict. And even then, it is primarily for territory and sustenance. It is not too uncommon for our own kind to feed upon our own simply out of desperation. Even so, to know that the Council has allowed this to occur...
Well, I mean, I think Ashardlan's just been kind of stealing baby dragons and dragon eggs from Drenesis, so, you know, I think maybe it's less them letting it happen and more a ruinous power that has control over potential creation is still influencing things right now, and all of his followers are utilizing that remaining power to, you know, just go take dragons, because there's a ton of them, so how are you going to notice a few small ones that just go missing?
A sound suggestion, but for that to have happened, it would have to be done when the Ashardlan was alive. With his death, many of his followers were left, as I mentioned, unable to function, let alone scheme.
Meanwhile, I was thinking back to all the times the fucking sky is cracked open, and like fucking like followers of Ashardlan have tried to kill us, including a fucking goose hydra. And it's just like, yeah, you'd think him being dead would put a damper on things.
If they are back, that would have to mean Ashardlan is returning, but for him to return, it would require the servants of another power to function. It's not as if mortals upon your world would actively seek to bring him back. Mortals, for all accounts, no matter how utilized by the powers they were...
reading into my bag again, like, again, man, I gotta get you some of these history books.
Am I mistaken?
It's like, yeah, no, it's a lot of mortals and like like sort of like people who live like long enough. There's a lot of people that think like, you know, ruinous powers are just kind of the way to go. Here, and like pull out and just kind of like flip through a few pages of like a history book on like cultists and like followers of Ashardlan and the remnants around and like historical events where like other powers came, like basically like the rundown of like what's happened so far, and it's just like, yeah, no, they're still around.
You explain in detail, and time passes as you basically go into a tirade. For the most of you, it's mostly drinking, as Melvin gives exposition. By the end, the spirit... crestfallen is a way to call it, but it more looks like it's befuddled. It is...
It's like, yeah, it's pretty depressing, huh?
It is. But to be driven to this end, it must be... I need to know more. Something does not add up here. To attempt to even consider calling upon the Ashardlan's essence while he's dead is already folly. It would be trying to call upon the power of a dead god. No one would answer. For if they are, as you say, gaining benefit from it, Ashardlan must not be dead. Or if he is dead, he's stirring.
Yeah, it's like the way I've had it explained to me is like ruinous powers don't really die so much as they kind of get dissipated around. And then, you know, if somebody is like an avid follower of theirs and like accrues enough power, they can like, you know, absorb some of that to like basically like put some of the pieces back together, and then they get stronger. But eventually, if they put too much of the pieces together, they like turn into the ruinous power, and then the ruinous power is not dead anymore.
Of course. If your content was being targeted for assault, someone has been trying to... Yes, that makes sense. If someone is attempting to become an avatar of Ashardlan...
Yes, because we have Ashardlan's dead body in our basement.
Ah, I remember that from my time being alive. Good to know that it's still being kept under lock and key. I hope you're... I recall we are still within the confines of the Gevarian Empire, yes?
Yep.
Very well. And that means that the Empire hasn't fallen. Or changed.
It's changed a little bit. But mostly in the, other outside individuals back in the day kind of got rid of some of the most horrible practices. But overall, it's still the same old empire.
A good prospect of advancement. If their desire to exterminate dragonkind is strong, I assume that they have measures to maintain their control over the corpse of the power. Very good. Now, if there is someone upon this continent who has been channeling a Chardalon's remnants, his fragments, and trying to ascend into the form of an avatar, that means that there is a very powerful threat that has been growing within this part of the world, and it must be stopped. Once we have discovered who that is, and they have been broken, it is very likely that the leftover remnants of a Chardalon's brood will also be heavily diminished. Or at the very least, they will have no anchor point within this continent to draw information from. It should keep your people much more safe. As for the dragons, I am certain if I can find enough evidence... If I can find enough evidence and I am alive, I hope I can make a case against the Prophet and whatever bargain he has proposed to the Council to turn them away from your world. Have you had any Elder Dragons enter yet?
You mean like the big guy we killed at the mountain?
No. How to put it? Have you heard tales of a dragon as big as a mountain roam your world?
No, those are just legends.
I'm trying to think back, and it's just how big was the undead dragon in the Underdark?
That was as big as a city, not as big as a mountain. And even then, when I say as big as a city, as big as a few buildings. Like if you put 5 houses in a row, and about 10 or 11, 12 of them high, sure.
Yeah, like a city block kind of size.
Yeah. But as big as a mountain? No.
It's no, not quite that big.
Good. That means that we still have plenty of time, if nothing analog to that has appeared. The effort that the dragons are taking now, it's not unknown to me. It's a protocol of invasion. But for that to be taking place, they must be pretty certain that their chances of success are high. And if mortals in this world are as capable as you are, and especially as capable of change as you are, I can see many reasons why they would not be here to begin with.
Well, yeah, I mean, there are just people in the world that can just, banish a creature back where it came, which makes it a little hard if, you come over and there's 50 of those guys. I feel like your odds of staying here very long are pretty slim. Just, numbers-wise.
All the more reason to figure out why and how the Prophet has successfully pulled this invasion off, and what plans he's having, which I assume the best way to do so would be to find any of his subordinates. You mentioned,
That won't be a problem. We know where some are right now.
Yes. Perhaps in time we should. I would hope to be alive when we did, but in my current state, it would be safer for me, I suppose. Less risk of death, being already dead. And I could ask questions of our own kind. They mightn't respect you and yours simply because you're mortal. It would be akin to talking to a pet back in our world. But it would not be difficult for me to pose questions and get answers. I would like to have the opportunity to interrogate one of them, if possible, specifically any members of High Command that we can come across. If anything, because they might respect me enough to give them to me. However, that is a bargain that I will leave.
Is that actually that easy? Like, is that just like a, hey, I'm bigger, stronger, and older than you, tell me what I want to know? Does that just work?
Of course. Back at home, age and might mean everything. If you are old enough and powerful enough, you can command scores of lesser dragons to do what you want. Of course, it doesn't stop them from sticking around, as you can understand. And the more people you have in a household, the more rations you will need to feed them.
Man, getting old as a dragon sounds awesome!
It is a good time. You hopefully will experience that in the years to come.
Yeah.
But
I mean, on the plus side, you know, we got a few people you could talk to. I don't know if we have any captured, like, generals or anything, but, like, there's my aunt, and you have to promise no weird spirit stuff with my dad. I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes and be like, promise you won't fall for his tricks.
When you say weird, I do not understand. Should I not talk to him?
He's gonna try to find a way to fuck your ghost.
Ah.
Wouldn't that be kind of weird, Melvin?
Fall for it.
It would be
your
very...
dad fucking your uncle.
Yes, that would be peculiar.
Well, they're not blood related.
That'd still be weird.
I'm also not female, Melvin. And I'm pretty sure your father is...
That won't stop him.
That is true. I did see him get with a male before.
Okay. Well...
I hate to say this. He's like...
Look, man, it's like, you may not have legs. It's like, you might not have corporeal, like, legs, but he will find a way to open the spiritual ones if you let him.
By Bahamut's endless patience, I understand. It's alright. You have demonstrated your point aptly. You need not be afraid. I am a ghost. The only way to quote-unquote fuck with me is to be a ghost. And even then, nothing would happen. The intermingling of souls it's not corporeal. We would just be occupying the same space.
Yeah, you think that my dad wouldn't be into that? Do you really think the guy...
Is your father...
You really think the reason I look like this is because my mother and my father both decided to catfish catfish each other as minotaurs. Do you think that wouldn't be enough for him?
I would hope not. Oh, a lot has happened since I've been dead.
Yeah, it's like, is that a risk you're willing to take? Deal yourself.
For my family, any risk is good to take. Any risk is worth it. But not when it comes to what you're suggesting. So, I'll be certain to retreat back to my shard should I feel in danger. But I will also allow you to converse upon yourselves how best to act. You know your world better than I, and the people that reside within it, the obligations you have to uphold, and how to figure out and how to tackle the problems that we're likely to encounter. If at any point we have the capability to encounter any of the prophets or any of the dragons' line of command, I would be more than happy to be present.
We can make that work. We know where a few are at.
Really handy.
Very good. Now, I hope you can excuse me. Being able to commune with the living is a toll upon my psychic presence. It's as if I am pressing my very being to exist, even though it shouldn't. I will retreat back to my shard and rest. If you need anything from me, be
Rest
not
up.
afraid.
You're gonna need that mental strength. So when you encounter my dad, he will, he'll figure out that you're mentally weak, and that's when he'll strike. And it's like, and you can't rely on feeling like you're in danger either. That's how he gets you.
Is your father
You
a
never
threat,
feel like
Melvin?
you're in danger.
The spirit of your uncle like places a spectral claw on your shoulders. Is your father a threat, Melvin? Has he
Not in the
harmed you?
normal sense. No, not in that sense. He's not dangerous. He just really gets around, and he's got a lot of kids. I'm just warning you, because he will find a way if you let him.
What a terrible truth to have uncovered to me. Thank you for the insight, my nephew. If your father does come and approach me with conversation, I will be present and strict for his tremendously horrid way of life. I have much to discuss with him if he has been truly this abhorrent.
It's the thing. The way he does it isn't even diabolical or evil.
Such details I do not need to know, my nephew. I understand.
He's just really good at talking.
I will now return to my orb, nephew. Farewell. And he goes back to his dragon shard.
Yeah, like there's like this look of like abstract horror that like it's horror to Melvin because it's his dad. like it's just thinking about your dad going out on the town. It's just like, when in reality, it's literally no different than like some middle-aged dude going out. And just,
Yeah,
like,
you have successfully traumatized the ghost of your uncle. Congratulations.
Yeah, I wonder, that dragon spirit be better off of this with Solum. After all, Solum is this astral self monk.
Well, indeed. Continue.
You cut out a bit there.
Apologies. Indeed. So, once again in the bar, you need to make a plan of action on what you wish to be doing.
I wish we head back to the front lines.
Well, I like to have a couple days. I have to go over to my monastery and check to see what's going on over there.
I think we have like a couple days, right, Jen, that you said?
Well, that was
Or
because
it's kind of pure
our
time.
bodies had to rest. He said.
Oh. Do you still have those what are they, the manuals?
I don't.
It's like, what do you mean? It's like, what do you mean you don't? I'm still waiting for it. I want to add it to my library.
Nuh-uh.
It's like, yeah, unless you threw it away, I mean, it just goes inert. It doesn't, like, disappear.
Yeah.
You can have it when I'm done with it.
Just kind of staring at Solum.
Looks, you know I used it a while back.
Yeah? Doesn't mean I don't like reading.
He just sadly, he just shakes his head and just hands you the empty book.
Thank you.
Right in the back of holding.
Solum, get rid of your
I was like,
manual.
no, my library!
You lose your manual, Sk'iff, you obtain the manual. It is currently inoperable and will not be operable for, well, the longest time.
100 years.
Or yeah, like 99 years and like
It will not be.
or like 250-ish days.
It will not be operable for 99 years, 364 days, 23 hours, and 22 minutes, as well as 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 second, 21 minutes and 60 seconds, 51, 9 seconds, 58 seconds, 57 seconds.
And the milliseconds, you're missing the milliseconds.
I will kill you.
You're forgetting the milliseconds.
No.
Just pull the impatient defrosting tactic. Just throw the book in like time magic. Give it like 5 minutes. It'll have like a year left.
Throw it in the microwave.
Solum, you have gained the benefits of the tome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think you gained that.
Oh yeah, he gained the benefits of that a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah, send me the information on that then.
Of course.
Well, yeah, Sol has to go drop by his monster real fast because he has to go check to see what's going on over there.
Of course.
Oh,
I didn't know what all of you will be going. So this was a manual of...
The dexterity one. Dexterous action or something.
Of course. Manual of dexterity. There you are.
+2 to your dexterity and also the level cap of it as well.
Indeed.
To a maximum of 22.
Is it 22? I thought it was 30.
To a maximum of 30, but it increases to 22 if you had the 20. Which is really good.
I'm at 17.
It's really good. Useful book. With that in mind, careful. With that in mind, continue as you were.
I guess like if we're taking time for people to run around and do stuff, I would like to attempt to requisition.
Oh, apologies. Let me clarify. This is probably, if you're going to be going around doing things in downtime, we will switch to downtime mode. But this is probably the last time all of you will be in a place together as your characters. So if you want to roleplay anything with your characters right now, is a good chance to do so with everyone.
Gotcha.
At least until the downtime ends. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm trying to think. Did I write something down?
Yeah, Sol's gonna just like, he'll say, I'll be back probably by tomorrow or the next day. Because he's gonna go book it towards his monster because he has to go see what's going on over there.
Well, if
Oh, we
everyone's
won't see you
leaving,
for a few days.
I guess just meet back here after a few days. Whatever reason you decided
also-
to come back here.
Yeah, I also gotta go pick up a item that got dropped off at the monastery when we were out.
Everything else I want to do is downtime activity. I can't think of anything I want to do with other people in character. Like, I don't think there's anything I can think of.
Yeah, Jen, how dare you think that we want to interact with each other with our
okay.
character?
Okay, sheesh.
Also, I don't think there's much to say at the moment.
Fair enough. Then if that's the case, and everyone who wants to go into downtime, please type ready in the Roll20 chat.
Ready meal.
Oh yeah, don't forget, I did tell Silvana, or however you pronounce her name, that I live up in those mountains, so where it's mostly cold. So if she wants to go check it out as a place to set up camp or something, she can.
Very well.
Let's make a snow machine. In the forest.
Then we move away from the center of Skipco and pulling back the curtain into the following week, where you will be able to go back to your bastions, and go travel the world. If you're not pairing up with any of the other players, say so now. If you do not plan to do anything with anyone else, if you do plan to do something with another player, also say so now in the automated chat. Speak it if you're planning to do something with another player.
Anyone wants to come join Solum for a bit, or is everyone got their own stuff?
I think
Good thing Victor and I are good.
stuff to do.
I'm gonna have Victor tinkering, so probably not.
I'll still be at
I
the
mean,
first
what's,
round with Victor.
What is Sk'iff getting up to?
If Melvin is sticking with Sk'iff,
Probably not as much as everyone else, but mostly.
Do you want to
sell?
we will talk about what people want to do in individual time frames, but I need to know if anyone is interfering with anyone else. So is Melvin?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, do you want to like tag along with each other if you're mostly doing like shopping and stuff like that? Because what I'm going to be doing, like what I want to try to do, it doesn't matter. Like what I'm doing, because I'm just able to do some shopping as well as some like, you know, things.
Well, Skiff's gonna do some bastion things, head into the city to get some stuff, and then just head back, basically.
Yeah, we can like, if you want, we can like tag together while like getting things from the city.
I don't mind. I mean, I don't. Do you have anywhere
Like go
else to
shopping.
go? You don't have a
Well,
bastion, do you?
I feel like we should maybe have the party together if we're gonna talk to the ruling blade.
Well, I wasn't going to go towards the Reading Blade. I was just wanting to buy stuff.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I think that might be better for like after downtime and like people get their stuff done.
If you want to do purchases, this is a good time to do them as well. So.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if we do it well together, it's just going to take time out of actually doing things.
I have a question.
Yes.
How much does ammo cost for a longbow and a heavy crossbow?
We will go over that during like the individual segments if you have such questions. Don't worry, I need to verify that. So right now we have Paxidor, Victor are working together, Melvin and Sk'iff are buying stuff together during the downtime. And that's all in regards of like pairing up stuff, correct?
I guess so.
Marvelous.
Yep.
Now everyone, roll me a d20. Let's see who goes downtime first.
Straight D20.
By the power of
God.
Fine.
That's fucking great. It's like, yeah, we're gonna go shopping, but like tomorrow, I guess. I'm kind of tired.
You want to go shopping today? No. 19 is
It's
very
funny
good.
because Melvin will be tired.
We start with Solum in Animus Bellum. You make your way over to your monastery without too much trouble. What is your intention for this downtime activity? And also, do you want to work on your bastion?
Yeah. Well, first off, he's going there because he heard he's checking up, see what's going on. Have any new people have come over, as well as get the new robes he ordered, and see about that shadow figure that's been seen a couple times over in his monastery.
Yes. Of course. Very well then. Now these are the robes that you had specifically tailored, costumed, ordered with the variety of scales you had found, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the extra, I think it was an extra dragon belt and brace of armor, I wanted to incorporate those into the design. So that you just took all.
You do receive the dragon belt. Did you have a dragon belt right now on you?
Yeah.
The +1, yes.
It's just, crappy +1.
Yep. Well, you will get the direct level up of that, which is the +2 version. So let me just get that for you.
Oh no, +2. That means I have a 20 DC on saves for a stunning fist.
That's good.
Yeah, I was like, we're gonna need it.
God damn it! Why can you not appear when I type dragon belt? Let me try. I will find it. Give me a second. So you
Because
are.
I think it's dragon. It's dragon hide belt.
Dragon hide.
No,
Yeah.
it's because you put the +2 at the start. You fucking.
I'll just type belt when I want to search that up.
If you just search item, you'll get all the items.
I will kill. You acquire the +2 Dragonhide belt at the cost of your +1 Dragonhide belt. Congratulations. Yep. That's pretty good. You also acquire. Get my robes.
Yes, give me those robes.
I will try to.
You got a lot of shit to send over to me.
Well, you've had a big delivery order.
Well, the totem stuff in the robes got a lot of crap.
This does remind me of the totem stuff. Can you also explain with the totems?
Well, yeah, no, okay, not totem stuff. I think it was the rune giant thing that was tattoos.
Oh,
Remember?
you can spend the downtime working on that.
Yeah. I don't remember totems. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember anything about totems. I remember the dragon, the giant stuff, but...
Yeah, the giant stuff will need to be downtime activity if you wish to hone that.
Yeah, that's something he's gonna do.
Of course.
Yeah, I think it was like, maybe I had like a day and a half of that left, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. Of course, while I bring that up, because I realized I hadn't copied the information over, can you... Let's go talk about the shadows of the figure. So, you approach your monastery, and you assume that there is someone here... I assume there is someone here who also, like... There's hirelings that keep up the monastery for you, like clean and whatnot.
Kobolds have been helping.
Who is the most trusting kobold you have under your employ? Who is, like, the kobold you go to keep the monastery running?
I would find I would have the most neat freak kobold in charge.
Neat freak kobold in charge. Wonderful. So you come upon what appears to be like a blue scaled kobold with like hints of red, big horn on the front of its face, who is actively wearing a pair of large reading glasses and is going through with a tiny brush across what appears to be like a window sill. As you approach, he doesn't even pay attention to you. He's too busy like cleaning it up for dust prints.
Hey, I'm here because I heard there was information that you guys have been seeing some weird shit going on.
Oh, you're back! Oh, good. Lord Solum, yes, it has been. As I sent in the letter that I sent you, a big scary figure came into the monastery and started looking around for things, and it was staring. It was staring at the various spots that you have, like, used. Like, in the meditation chamber, it sat down and used it. And we didn't know what to do. We tried to dispel it by calling in someone from the Empire, but by the time they arrived, it was gone.
Was it just like a... Like, what did it look like exactly? Was it, like, just a shadow or something?
Yeah, you could say it kind of was like a shadow. It sort of resembled a person, like a human person. But I didn't see his face, or any face for that matter. It also constantly made a noise. But that's not the big thing. The big thing is, we lost a few of our members. Here, the few of the kobolds that were keeping the place neat and tidy, and I don't know where they went.
That's not concerning. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna have to find out what the hell that thing is then. Thank you. I'm gonna go look at the areas to see what the hell it possibly was.
Thank you. If you could, maybe you'll see something I haven't found, and I can show you where we last saw them. Maybe that will help.
Yeah, that'd be great.
As you are basically moving around the fort, the bastion, each of the spots that the kobolds have disappeared off to, I would like you to give me an investigation check.
Oof, not grand, but decent.
Not grand, not really. You go around, and for the most part, it's just empty rooms. You look around, and you realize that for the most part, the rooms that the kobolds have been missing in are like rooms that you have used in the recent past when you have acquired your bastion. Mainly the facilities, and each one of the rooms with a 14, I'll say, feels strangely like empty. No, sound doesn't even seem to like echo well within the room itself from the outside, like it is dampened.
Can Solum like close his eyes and see if he could try like sense like anything like what could have been there at one point? Since he has an inkling this is probably that other him. And he did say that he'd been using his astral abilities before, so maybe there's still like a residue of a connection left there that maybe Solum could tap into to see what's going on here.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, Arcana check. All right. Oh boy, okay. I don't think so. No.
11. You basically look around. You murmur to yourself, trying to attune to whatever leftover remnant energies there are. Nope. Every time you try to close your eyes, it's like you feel nothing but stale wind.
How about this? Could theoretically, since it's key and stuff, could I make like a straight wisdom check for it instead?
I'll allow you to supplement. Yeah, I'll allow you to do that, but if you want to reroll, you'll do so at disadvantage.
Alright. Disadvantage. Okay. I was so close. Alright, well, alright, never mind then.
Very well. You try to attune to it for a moment. You begin to feel as if something is still present here. You basically take some days. You take a couple of hours and days to meditate within the bastion, in the spots that the kobolds have been missing in. I'll say you don't really attune to it so much as attune to the last remnants of the kobolds who were here, and you feel like an image is beginning to form in your mind. You place yourself in the space where the kobold was, and you almost attune to its last few memories in that spot. Of looking back to see the figure darken, extend one of its arms, grab it, and then shoving it somewhere else. You feel like they were moved, taken away.
That's not good. That's not concerning whatsoever. Oh boy.
What? Why's that concerning?
I think the kobolds were kidnapped.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, if they have been kidnapped good and proper, maybe we should call to the capital, send in some guards. We don't have anyone
That'd be
here
great.
to protect us.
Yeah, we should. Hopefully the giants are going to be coming over here. That will be helpful. They're also. I need a guy again. See if we could try getting contact with that one Dragonborn. He was supposed to be investigating my old home.
Well, why? What?
Yeah, we might have a lot more visitors coming in soon.
Oh!
Well,
we're
probably...
nowhere near ready for visitors right now.
You say that, but the place is spick and span as hell.
Well, yeah, I've been keeping it clean.
Oh, we're nowhere near ready for visitors. Look at all this dirt. Starts like scrubbing the ground.
I haven't even cleaned up the grass. Not to mention, you have no idea. There are no cobwebs. I'm sure the spiders were taken out, but I only cleaned up the dishes and kitchenware this morning.
I could just imagine I could just imagine the kobold has like 4 of those like sending stones, just arguing with the masons to get the tiles ready.
No, the tiles are not the present color. It's a slightly off beige. I wanted the beige.
That kobold is gonna, like, 10 years from now become a villain who just, like, is bent on killing solely because they've gotten to the point of, like, living things make mess. Therefore, to remove the mess, we must remove the people.
Oh God. Well, Solum's gonna kneel down. He's gonna give him a here, take this as he'll give him a very nicely cleaned frost dragon scale for himself.
Oh! Wow, this is worthless, but I'll keep it clean.
I mean, that's from an ancient dragon. Take care of it.
I will. I will put it. I will put it in a glass jar, inside a chest, inside a box, under my bed, so that no dust ever gets to it.
Oh my God, that'd be hilariously fucking funny if that was like someone said this was a magic artifact and it's just a dragon scale. What the fuck?
I thank you. This is the first thing you've ever given me. Beyond a place to stay.
Hey, yeah, no problem. I mean, you got one of the biggest rooms too.
I know. I keep it clean more than any other.
All right.
Are we expecting anyone else?
Not for now. No, I don't think so. Beyond the possible giants and old members of my city, that's about it.
All right.
What? You seem a little sad. Is there anything you want?
Well, no, it's just... I've been wondering if we would get more kobolds from the mountain. Last time I tried to send word, the dragon wasn't very happy. So, I don't know. Kind of miss my home a little bit, but it's alright. Yeah, I'll go get everything cleaned up. If you need anything, let me know. Waddle, waddle, waddle. As it walks away.
Oh yeah, I forgot isn't there like a dragon that's actually supposed to be living here too that I got?
There are the wormlings that you have, but they are specifically staying with Helius.
Helius, okay.
Like, yeah.
Helius is just roaming the countryside.
Whenever that green one wants to come home, he's always welcome to go to the first resort. It's my buddy.
You also find of course, the kobold will give you your robes.
Mm-hmm. They probably made spick and span several times over.
They have been ironed, which is very strange because they are dragon scales.
They're like iron. They're like really stiff because he starched them too. Like
these are robes of scaled colors, and they have 5 charges. It regain 1d4 every day at dawn. When you take damage between acid, fire, cold, lightning, or poison, you can use a reaction and reduce the damage dealt by 2d8. If you have a feature that allows you to reduce damage taken, if the damage is of the type mentioned before, it should be specifically a class feature. I should have specified that. It's not like an item feature. If the damage is of the type mentioned before, you can still expend a charge and reduce the damage taken by an additional 2d8 as part of that feature. In addition, you can expend a charge whenever you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or weapon attack to deal additional elemental damage of that type, between acid, fire, cold, lightning, or poison. And yes, poison is an elemental type, I guess, by metric.
Yeah, it's weird. It is considered one.
If absorb elements can absorb poison, I don't know.
Yay for absorb elements.
Yay! Yes. As for the giant, I believe Svala is also in your bastion. Do you tend to your bastion at all? Or do you just train for the week?
I would finish up the giant tattoo thing within the last day and a half, Beyond that, I would probably investigate to see how Savala and any of the giants that she took over are looking.
Of course.
Like, see how they're doing.
She's not here with her giants. The giants are actually far away to the north, because she doesn't want to bring them over here. She does inform you that basically after the mountain fell, she rushed everyone away because Melvin's message scared her enough to be like, okay, if this is like a threat, we need to move. Nothing happened, and she holds Melvin in contempt for that, because that mountain was a very nice place to settle in. But they have basically settled out in Kleinstadt, the small village that has been completely bereft of people. The few people that they did find in the outskirts, they have put immediately to work as like protected fugitives, effectively. And she doesn't care if the Empire has a problem with it. If they do, bring someone to talk to her. Otherwise, I don't care. Whatever. Like, Zvala doesn't give a shit. And she's here mainly because you've asked for assistance with the giant training and the tour work, so after that she's gonna return back to them.
Yeah, it's fine.
Marvelous. Well, basically that's what you do then. You spend some time with Zvala, training. By the time the training ends, you would receive a boon. Let me get it. It's minor. It's a boon.
And I also tell Savala if she ever wants to get some of her giants trained to be Astral, like do the stuff he does, bring them over sometime and he'll start working with them when he has his free time.
Wouldn't be easy. She does respond. It wouldn't be easy for us to learn what you do, mainly because it requires a lot of patience. Can you imagine, like, how to say? It is akin you're trying to ask me to learn how... learning something new in giant culture is something that takes a lot of time. 1, 2. Learning patience? Wait, that's not the following was. Learning patience is fucking boring. For the most part, we just like... if we want something, we just grab a weapon and take it. But I'll ask around the lads if any of them give a shit. Why? Well, I mean, making Astral arms also probably goes against our religious edicts. It would be hard. I don't see any of us doing it.
At this point, your religious edicts have been complete fucking dismantled from the ground up.
Well, you'd think so, but no. For the most part, our warriors remain fervent, and at the very least, respectful. I wouldn't put too much hope in any of them spitting upon our values just to try something new, mainly because no giant has done so in a very long time. I'm doing so right now mainly because I don't give a shit. Alright, you wanna learn how to use the power of giants? We'll start you with the very basics. Your body is toned, you need to learn how to use runes. You got that?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now let's teach you the most boring part of our entire existence. And it takes you a week, with the previous training you've had all the way up to now, to obtain a feat.
Okay.
I'll send you the details to the feat now.
Mm-hmm.
You obtain the Rune Shaper feat.
Rune Shaper feat.
Basically, it's study of giant runes. It allows you to gain greater comprehension of giant magics, effectively. It allows you to cast the Comprehend language as well, which I will push that here. And you allow you to use rune magic, which allows you to cast specific spells by invoking runes. That will be your downtime concluded upon the end of this week. I would like everyone else to roll me a d20 while I get this handout set up.
Oh baby, that's
Well,
funny.
Skiff's It's okay. I could roll a nat 22, but I probably won't.
Get cursed.
I rolled half.
Yeah, I just cursed
okay.
you with a curse that halves every single number you roll.
Yeah. Hey, but Malachi could roll a natural 20.
I think it's possible.
Then it'd be weird because you guys are both working together.
I was like, sorry, repeat what was just happening. I was just away from.
Roll a d20.
Oh.
Downtime.
7.
We can't have 2 7s.
We can, because I'm tagging along with Sk'iff.
Lamau. Sk'iff. You are Melvin and Sk'iff, because you're working together, you're basically factoring on one initiative end of downtime. Sk'iff, you want to do some stuff for yourself, however, for Sk'iff Go, yes?
A bit of everything, yeah.
Alright, so let's start with that. First things first, let's reveal to the party your benefits that you have, if you would be so kind.
Which benefits?
The wishes, bro.
The wishes, so that they know, because the stream needs to know what you've done. The party will learn what you've done.
What benefits? I don't know. The fucking wishes.
Like,
I know what you're talking about. I never got any wishes.
I would like the fucking stream to be aware of, like, the set of, like, campaign, what has transpired with Sk'iff. Unless...
Like, if Sk'iff was blinged out in, like, a fucking king's attire with gold chain and, like, all these things are, like, rings worth billions of gold. And it's just like, hey, Sk'iff, something happened? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's just like, hey, Sk'iff, what do you got there? A smoothie.
Yeah.
If only. Sk'iff, in fact, wished for immortality. And to be eternal. Those were his 2 wishes.
I believe I've given you what those are.
Which, of course, means he has the boon of immortality, which means he stops aging. It means any effect that would age and cannot die from old age. And the boon of eternal life. I'm immune to death's effects. He cannot get instantly killed by spells or magic. If you would die, he instead goes unconscious for 2d4 hours, after which he wakes up with the benefits of a short rest.
Minimum of regaining 1 hit point is important, because you can still not gain any hit points after a short rest. But yeah, basically Sk'iff is fucking eternal. Sort of shoving him in a box.
So you basically have to, like, disintegrate him.
Effectively, you have to disintegrate. You have to. So if you disintegrate him, if it would kill him, it doesn't.
Yeah,
you
cannot be instantly killed by spells or magic.
The only way to get rid of his immortality.
Get him down and then disintegrate him while he's unconscious? Question mark.
If you disintegrate him while he's unconscious, you basically delete a part of him. Even if you disintegrate him fully from the dust, it is possible he could come back. But, like, Wolverine style.
So basically, you could turn him into a pile of dust, and, like, the second anyone, like, found the dust, if they happened to cast Revivify, or, like, some kind of revival spell, it would work.
Or if enough time passed. Effectively, Sk'iff is eternal. The only way to get rid of that is by the problem that I've given Sk'iff about the boon of eternal life.
Yeah, we won't talk about what ruinous power he's challenging. He's channeling?
Yes, so there's 9 ruinous powers. By wishing himself to have eternal life, Sk'iff is channeling the ruinous power of eternity. Directly. So this means that... What this means for you,
Skiff's
probably...
gonna eventually turn into a fucking problem.
Yes, it's not impossible. It's not impossible, especially if he loses his status as an Anchor of Fate. But also, most importantly, how do I say this? The ruinous power of eternity begins to stir. In the same aspect as a Shardalon, like, slowly stirring right now. we're gonna have to deal with that in the future campaign, effectively. You have unlocked a foe, effectively, for the future.
You're welcome.
We're just bringing back the deity that presides over not the one defining factor of being basically impossible to kill. Awesome.
Yeah. In universe, killing the ruinous power of eternity didn't, like, it's a hoax. They didn't kill it. They just made it so that it didn't like living. Effectively, like, out of character, I can say that because it's funny.
Made it so depressed.
So fed up. Yeah, so depressed and fed up. They're like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Oh yeah, it was fucked. No one knows the truth about that except for one person in your entire world setting right now. So unless somehow you find that one guy to get the knowledge from, this is going to be like not necessary for your campaign. So you don't have to worry about it. But Sk'iff, what matters is Sk'iff is immortal, he cannot age, and Sk'iff is eternal, he cannot die. He can still be knocked out. So in fights, if Sk'iff goes unconscious, he's still gonna be useless. If he like gets knocked the fuck out. But hey, you don't have to care about him dying anymore.
I mean, your characters still might, because your characters don't know this yet, but
That's why he wanted the book. Because technically, he can live 199 years to use it.
Now you get it.
Poor Melvin.
Why do you think Melvin wants to add it to his library? He wants a collection.
Well, you ain't gonna get it no more.
Sk'iff, can you let me borrow the book? Sorry, I've read it this century. Motherfucker!
I get it next century.
Sk'iff.
Mom said it's my turn on the Tomb of Dexterity.
Sk'iff. Sk'iff Co is available to you. Remind me what facilities you have. Sk'iff?
Sorry, I was taking something downstairs. I believe pub, the storehouse, flavored as a dock. And is there one more that you can have? I don't remember how many we got. You got the dock, which I think is just
Dock?
yeah. So dock.
I told you to write these down, Sk'iff.
Oh, I do. I think I have them.
That's not my responsibility, player. That's your responsibility.
Just Sk'iff looks back to Sk'iff Co. It's just all the cardboard cutouts fall over.
I swear.
We
I
didn't have any
wrote these
permits.
down.
You have a pub. I know you have a pub.
100% a pub. He
got
100%
robbed
has
blind.
the dock.
His entire workforce is pirates who steal things.
Yes, and I know you have the dock, which is
definitely
our
left the
special
old bit.
facility. Which is
And
basically
then-
trade.
See, I thought I had written these down, but
Dear Lord. Okay, if you haven't written these down, we'll give you some more facilities to catch up, and you can choose what you're doing, okay? How does
yeah,
that
sorry.
sound?
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I thought I
Happened to the best
yeah,
of us.
sorry.
So, your character is a level 17 motherfucker.
Level 19, 17, yeah.
Yes, so you have a
don't
dock,
know
which
when
is your
that
level
can
5
get from.
facility. You have your pub, which is your level 13 facility. Technically, you should also have a level 9 facility in your Bastion right now to start with. So, you can choose between trophy room, training area, a theater, a teleportation circle, a stable, a scriptorium.
Oh! I think it was a gaming hall
A gaming hall it was.
because the gambling.
Even if it wasn't, it is now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
When you just don't say anything, Jen, and you're like, yeah, you're right, buddy.
It was a gambling.
For those of you who don't know what a gaming hall does, it's an actual gambling hall. You can gamble here for money.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Now, it's not too much money because you don't get a dragon's hoard by gambling. I'm sorry to inform you.
Not with that attitude.
However, you are level 17, which means you can pay to expand your bastion to allow to have a level 17 facility.
Hell yeah.
Let me find that out.
2 pence. Done.
That would be, for a level 17 facility, 700 bastion points. How much is a bastion point? 25 gold. So, times 700. That would be 17,500 gold pieces for a bastion facility of level 17. Unless you want a smaller one.
I think I have like I think I have over 50,000 gold. So
that's fantastic. If you pick the level 17 ones, you get your choice between a demiplane, a guild hall, a sanctum, or a war room. What do these give you? A demiplane allows you to use an arcane focus. It requires you to be able to use an arcane focus or a spellcasting focus. But it also allows you to have your very own little plane of existence that you can fabricate shit within. Like, you can make anything in a 5-foot cube, dimension-wise, of wood, stone, clay, porcelain, glass, paper, non-precious crystals, or non-precious metals. You can make shit in the demiplane.
Did someone say wood?
Yeah, right. You can make stuff in your demiplane every day, effectively. While you are in it. And you can take it out of the demiplane and put it into reality. You can make tables if you fucking want to, I don't know. And yes, you could 3D print a boat over the course of many days with it, if you have the patience to do that.
3D print a boat.
I mean, effectively it's what it is. Like, as I read it, it's very much it's an extra dimensional space of infinite power that allows you to 3D print anything that is, like, not valuable in terms of magic. Also, it's scry-proof if you want to disappear. Yes. Also, if you're interested not in the 3D printer, you can have a guild hall. This one straight up is, hey, do you want to have anything you want? This is the one. It has some samples for guilds. You can have like an adventurer's guild, a baker's guild, a brewer's guild, a cartographer's guild, an entertainer's guild, a jeweler's guild, a mason's guild, a shipbuilder's guild, a thieves guild, what have you. And they have effects. But if you want something specific to you, we can work on that to make a guild that allows you to do stuff whenever you finish a bastion turn. And this can be anything, effectively, that you assign people to do stuff for. If you want, like, specifically a smuggling guild, you can have the bastion smuggle goods and earn you coin, for instance.
Now you can create a guild to study and develop the technology for plastic explosives.
You could make an... Sure, you could do that too, yes. C4 guild.
Yeah.
I do want to go for the guild hall.
Make a cooking factory.
Of course.
That secretly produces bombs.
Now this is a vast building, so before I continue, perhaps you would be interested in the Sanctum if you're feeling particularly holy, holier than anyone, to allow you to cast the heal spell, and also Ward of Recall. Also granting you temp HP equal to your level every time you use it. It's a pretty good one as well if you're interested. Also the War Room. Do you want to have an army? That's the War Room. It allows you to hire lieutenants and soldiers. And soldiers, you can muster like 100 of them with a War Room. I
have
am not.
a question.
Yep.
How does getting extra bastion facilities work? Is it literally just having to spend bastion points?
You spend bastion points, which is gold, effectively, yes.
Oh, so I could technically get 2 level 17 facilities.
If your bastion is big enough. You have a vast one, you need to build another vast room to be able to host for example, a level 17 facility of a guild hall is vast, and a level 17 of a war room is a vast one. So you would need to build 2 rooms for that. And expanding your bastion also costs bastion points beyond the cost of the bastion facility.
Yeah, you put that foundation down.
Yeah, but it is worth it if you really want to leave an impact in the world.
Alright, so I think I want.
Oh, someone just got a call.
No, yeah, that was me. So I think I want the guild hall. And how many bastion points is it to be able to build an extra one? So obviously, it's enough for the level 17, so another 17,500. But then there's extra to expand it.
Yes. So to make another vast room... yeah, there is a cost to making rooms depending on size. Vast is the biggest one. Making a vast room beyond what the bastion can contain costs a number of 1,000 gold pieces equal to the prerequisites to the bastion. Okay, so for the specific size, so the size vast is level blah 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 17. Yeah, that is gonna be another if you want to build a vast one, that's gonna be 17,000 base.
So it would be 17,500, 17,500, 17,000 to get 2 extra then, basically.
Putting it all in line, it's a very fucking steep cost of 34,500 gold pieces. Oh,
Can you hear me?
yeah, hello, can you hear me? Sorry, I just disconnected for a moment. Ah!
Yeah, we can hear you.
We hear you.
Yeah, I don't know why, I lost connection to the internet for a split second.
My bad.
Not your bad. How did you respond? I didn't hear it.
To what? Sorry, respond to what? What was the last thing you got?
I don't know what the last thing you heard was, because I lost connection.
Yeah, I heard you lost internet, and I said my bad.
That's not helpful.
That. We were just discussing the cost of the bastion rooms, the vast rooms.
Right. So yes, 17,000. 17,000 is the cost of the vast room expansion.
So.
And 17,500 is the cost of the facility of a level 17 one. So total would be 34,500 gold pieces.
Yeah. Would that just be to get one of them, or because I've leveled up to level 17, I get a vast room for free?
You get the vast room for free, so 17,500 gold pieces you can spend right now for one facility of level 17.
Okay, so I want to get the guild hall.
Yes.
That's the one I want.
You can pay 17,500 gold pieces for that. So, do you have a specific guild hall you want, or do you want a sample one?
I have an idea.
That's a gaming hall. God damn it. Let me find the guild hall. There it is.
Crikey. Yeah, I have a.
Yes.
I have an idea for one.
Of course, while you're considering your idea, hi 75 people on YouTube. What are you doing here? We're doing downtime. This is not exciting. Who are you people?
Sweet baby Jesus.
Viewer, I don't mean to alarm you, but after this Bastion phase, we have to go to the tax phase, where we all have to calculate taxes.
Can you fucking imagine? Welcome to our hyper-realistic D&D sessions. Melvin, your tax returns are due.
Roll a D100 to see if you accidentally forgot to put something on there. Okay, yeah, you rolled a 1. Oh, okay, so you're now being taken to prison because you failed to declare something.
We actually paid 10 silver pieces to the Orphans in Need charity, so we don't need to pay any taxes.
Oh god. He's evil for real, for real.
Ferret hits the entirety of Sk'iff in red.
Is there a specific guild hall you're interested in?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to describe.
Give me the idea that is in your head. It doesn't have to be precise.
I think it would kind of extend to multiple different guilds. So I guess just a piracy guild, so stealing and smuggling and shit like that.
Piracy and smuggling are two different things, actually, in terms of professions. Full-on piracy is robbery on the high seas, where smuggling is the transport of goods without being under the supervision of any governing body, as well as selling them at a price that is not conducive to the market. If you wish to have a smuggling guild and a pirate guild, you need to build both of those.
I will also warn you, you are not very far from a port town.
I mean...
Not for long! Detonate the dynamite! There goes the town!
It might create problems of bringing down the entire might of the Empire on you.
Nah.
For fucking with their supply lines.
Depends on which side you go for. So, if you do you wish to have like a pirate guild or a smuggler guild?
I think until we can build up more, and especially because we're going to be buying stuff from them, I think smuggling for now.
Fantastic. Smuggling it is. I'll type that down real quick. Effectively, however, it functions similarly to a normal guild hall, except it gives you coins. You have expertise in a single skill, right?
I have expertise in multiple singles of skills.
Fantastic. Smuggling guild. Alright, let's begin with the basics. What's the name of your guild?
Sk'iff.
Fucking shocker. What is the symbol for your guild?
Sk'iff.
What's the symbol for Sk'iff?
I've never actually thought of that. I guess just a ferret. Kind of a silhouette of a ferret.
Of course. A ferret? Like a ferret body? Or like a ferret's head?
Like a ferret head. Like in the likeness of Sk'iff. You know, Sk'iff go.
A ferret's head, sure. Of course. And as to what it does, you wanted to make to basically transport goods. You send a crew of smugglers to ferry some goods overseas to sell in local markets or buyers. or to fetch specific goods not available to your location.
Right.
So what that means is, for singular goods, effectively you can have your smugglers reach out to people from beyond the seas, and by the end of the week, you will get information from a buyer with a price that, if you accept it, after an additional week, after paying the cost, you can acquire an item that is not local. This item can be like a magical item, or like a mundane shipment of something. Alternatively, you can sell illicit goods for coin. Does this sound fair?
Yep.
Alright, I will write those down. While I'm writing that, I assume you will send your facility to action. Do you want it to... You will tell me what you wanted to do. You also want to buy things in the city, and you're grabbing Melvin for that as well.
I think that's what you said, yeah.
Alright, both of you head over to Drakenblatt to
Before
do
we
some
jump
shopping.
Straight into this, I do want to just cast Wish. So, like, while he was doing that. And,
Okay,
I'm just gonna wish Sk'iff out of existence, you know?
If you cease to be, I'm sorry.
I don't like people being immortal. Goodbye.
Joke's on you! Joke's on you! I wished that Malachi didn't exist.
Singularity hole hits us.
Because I figured this is worth the... This is an effect that I'm like, even if I lose my ability to cast Wish, I would still be happy.
To stop Sk'iff from being
I'm
immortal?
gonna do something... No. What am I about to wish for?
Oh, they're doing that. I'll be right back.
Of course.
I wish for the ability to, at will, make any spell effect permanent. So basically,
of course.
permanency.
One moment, please, and to change the music.
And
So-
this is where we all die.
So, permanency,
No, 'cause
eh?
I have to make it permanent, and it's a choice, right? So it's like, because I'm not making it as a spell, it can't be, like, learned or copied by other people. So it won't, like, completely destroy the fabric of reality.
Permanency magic, eh? How dare you do this to me? So you want to basically bring to creation permanency. And you're doing this all on your own.
Specifically...
How about you give me your wish in character? You cast wish. Tell me how this is phrased.
How about you give me your liver?
Melvin is doing this in Skiff's in Sk'iff Go as well. I'll just put that you have at the back of your mind, just to say.
If anything goes wrong, you're liable for damages, and we'll have to pay upwards of 500,000 random pieces.
I wish shit, and then here's a fucking mountain of shit. It's like, nope. Give me a moment, because I should probably type this.
I wish for shit. What did I want? Shit, it is 500 golds worth of shit upon you. But shit has no value.
500 cigarettes. It does if you find the right seller, the right buyer. Farmers could use it.
Biological warfare?
As well.
Now, obviously, this would not, like, even if I could apply it to anything that's instantaneous, it just wouldn't do anything. Because the spell, it just happens, it doesn't, like, can happen again and again. So this would only apply to things that have, like, durations. or like reoccurring.
Well, that could be incredibly overpowered. You could cast haste and just and just make it permanent.
That's not what I requested from you. What I requested from you is how you phrased your wish. You've given me your intent. I need to hear the wording. Unless you want me to go off of your intent.
Hold on.
Yes, you gain power to the ability to cast Wish. It's a 10th level spell. If you have a 10th level spell slot, you can use it. Monkey's paw ass Wish.
Yeah, I deliberately went into tons of detail to try and avoid that, and I didn't need to.
This is why Melvin casting Wish on his own is a different beast than Sk'iff casting Wish with the help of someone else.
Yep. I had a genie to help me.
Listen, Melvin should have gotten help, but unfortunately there was only a homeless man available.
Hey, he's not homeless. He's a spy for Sk'iff.
Well, yeah, he's homeless. He's working under you. He makes negative 12 gold an hour.
No. Makes negative 11 gold an hour.
After or before taxes?
Before mandatory Sk'iff code tax.
Gotcha. He's only making 3 copper pieces then. Understood.
If by 3 copper pieces you mean negative 11 platinum pieces, then yeah. Should I send you a list of the stuff that I'm looking to buy in the meantime?
Yeah, go ahead and take care of your stuff. This is why I'm going to have to word this carefully.
Understood. I'm just like writing down the Smuggler's Guildhall and I'm almost done.
Alright.
Speaking of which, here it is. Smuggler's Guildhall. Oh, Guild, not Guildhall. Which also does bring to you 50 ferrets for all smugglers. So just imagine like 50 little variations of a Sk'iff. Very powerless, but just as singular crime-minded.
Joke's on you, they're all actually clones of Sk'iff and just as powerful.
Awful.
The clothing's gone awry. The clothing's gone awry. One of them is just really wide.
That got him.
Oh, just wide human popped into my head, replaced with a ferret.
Someone stretched someone's x-axis.
So what do you? What do you wish? What are you looking to buy?
A few things.
All right.
Let me just. Okay. A bag of holding or a portable hull, or perhaps both.
Bag of holding.
Do you want me to just list?
Write them in the Roll20 chat. In the Roll20 chat helps writing them down.
Bag of holding.
Are you planning on doing what I think you're doing, Sk'iff?
No.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, just don't look under your floorboards.
They keep saying that.
We don't have floorboards.
Exactly.
We don't have any, actually. We're out in the forest.
Where do you think they went?
We need the wood for camouflage.
Any skill manuals? Upgraded. of their armor. Plus 1. Display. Feather token. Immovable rod.
Okay, post them so that I can also see them and get you the prices.
Deck of Wonder.
Jesus Christ.
Decanter of Endless Water.
What is he doing?
He's gonna post it.
Instant.
Please post your list already, so like what you have, so I can go searching while you type in more things.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, you can finish the rest of the list in a moment, given what you've got already, so you can get started.
Please.
500 tons of enriched uranium.
Please post it so I can go find it. I don't want to keep it.
Generate, Jen.
Okay.
Is it our turn yet? How long has it been?
Please. All right.
Victor's already a bag of
manuals.
bones on the floor, Jen. Please.
Stop moaning. You're
Not
only
yet.
dead.
Manuals,
Not yet,
eh?
man. Not yet.
Sure, you can get a manual.
He's gonna try to use the book of dexterity. A bug's gonna see it, therefore the bug gets stacks when he looks away for a moment.
What? It's got to be reading it for like 48 hours, doesn't it?
I don't know, maybe he just reads faster.
I don't know, maybe bug. Oh yeah, there's also stuff I want to sell on, but that can wait.
Manual of bodily health.
Should I start writing down the list of stuff that I want to sell on?
Ah! Yes, you can.
Because
I'll do
I
this.
have stuff that I'm not going to use, so I want to just try and sell them.
Of course. Manual of quick move action. Oh boy.
You know, I just realized something.
Did it hurt?
I still gotta get goggles. That
Oh,
you saying shopping stuff reminded me of that immediately.
I'm lowballing you.
Oh yeah,
actually,
get the fucking
Wayne.
goggles for.
Yeah, this shit is
They're
expensive.
cheap as fuck.
I was
You know what?
lowballing you.
Yeah, you should keep lowballing me.
You know what, Jin? How much would it cost to get those like stupidly powerful flashlights you see on those like Chinese advertisements?
The TV ones literally have more lumens than the sun can put out.
Exactly. Victor trips on the
200
light.
billion.
You have to make a con save if the light's active within 10 feet.
You're rare. Yeah, you're leather, so you're not that expensive, but you're still rare. So we'll go with an average.
Just like this.
You're very rare, so we'll go again with an average. You need also a feather token? What's a feather
Yeah.
token?
It's a one-time use item that allows you to cast Featherfall on yourself, I believe.
Like a ring of feather falling?
No, cause I'm specifically looking for things that don't require attunement.
Oh, the feather token.
I'm out of attunement slots.
Like the bird feather token?
I don't know. It's just called a feather token. I have it on D&D Beyond.
One moment. Bird. Bird up! You
Feather
are...
token.
Roll20 is fucking crashing out.
Feather token. This tiny object looks like a feather. Different types of feather tokens exist, each with a single use of feather. Oh, okay. I didn't realize they had different.
Yep. Do you want to summon the bird?
Oh.
There's one allowed you to summon a bird.
What was I looking at?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think bird would be the most useful.
Bird. Cool, we'll put that.
Although tree would be absolutely hilarious.
Bird. You want also an immovable rod. Good luck with that, that's gonna be expensive. Yep, as I figured. Which is actually not as expensive as everything else you've requested so far. Deck of Wonder. Okay. Sure. You're a rare item, right? Don't know. I need to double check.
No, I'm a ferret.
You're a
I
rare.
will say, I realized that as I'm typing this up, I have gone into full homebrew mode where I am now creating its own restrictions to make it more interesting as a mechanic and in the world setting.
The Candor of Endless Water. Oh, so much shit.
You're welcome, by the way.
You have caused me pain. I will remember this. Alright, that's a price I'm willing to use for that. That's very funny. Uncommon magic item, my ass. Okay. So these are for the ones you just asked for. Sorry, stream. We've got a bag of holding at 4,000 gold, a manual of gainful exercise for 50,000 gold, manual of bodily health for 60,000 gold, a manual of quickness of action for 50,000 gold, leather armor plus 1 500, plus 2 3,000, plus 3 30,000. The feather token for a bird is 3k, the immovable rod is 6k, the Deck of Wonder is 2k, the Candor of Endless Water is 13.5k, and the Instant Fortress at 50k.
Crazy. Sorry, 1 second.
You're asking around, people are like, you're asking for some big boy things. Are you rich? Are you rich? Yes.
No, no, fuck off.
The booming blade explodes.
Oh, where are they? I'm blind. No, 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 no. Ah, here we go.
So, which one do you want? Or if you want a moment to look at them, we'll turn to Melvin. Melvin, you wish to wish?
I'm getting there.
Okay, then do not...
He's on the other side of the room.
Do not leave the other two waiting. Paxidor and Victor will go to you if that's okay.
I am trying to set this up in a way that will make you see the vision and be like, oh, that's kind of cool. Cool world building kind of stuff. And also, less inclined to fuck me.
Victor, Paxidor, we cut to you. Back in the first resort.
Is it that time yet?
Yes.
Of course, it's that time. Why am I talking like this? I'm an elf. I can actually live long.
Oh no, my spine.
It's like that scene from the new season of Amazing World of Gumball, where they're all covered in dust.
Oh god.
Oh god. So back to it.
While I'm writing up in the background, so both of you want to do things. Which one of you wants to go first?
Paxidor. You wanna go?
Yeah, I can go first. So the first 2 days, because I know Victor's gonna be off doing stuff, I want to take my lovely, where is it at? Inventory full of wonderful stuff. My morning steel that can channel negative energy. I got 1 bar. And in my facility, I would like to forge it into a combat knife with the +2 dagger that I have, if possible.
You want to combine magical effect?
Yes.
Okay.
If possible.
What rarity are we talking here for the 2 effects? Let's see that first.
I believe a +2 dagger is rare.
I believe so too.
And then, yeah, because it's +1 is uncommon. And then the morning steel, I don't know what property that is. I just have a bar of morning steel.
Morning steel bar. That's rare.
All right, now I'm gonna try to
2
put
rare
2
effects.
rare. Yes.
So a bar of morning steel. You want to turn the dagger into a morning steel +2 weapon. Okay. You can make a morning steel stiletto. If you're interested, I can tell you what that does and fetch the magic item for you.
Yeah, let's see what that thing has.
Actually, give me an Arcana check, or Victor can give me an Arcana check while you're working on that. To tell you if it's worth it. You got
The
it.
cap is so expensive.
Well, I mean, I can do the Arcana check because the lowest I could roll is a 24.
It's an uncommon item,
We get it, yeah,
but it's an uncommon item. But in the setting, something that gives you infinite water is actually very useful. So it's an extremely high demand, and thus very hard to get your hands on.
Fair enough.
Look at that. I rolled terrible. 24.
24 is really bad. I'm sorry. You don't get what you want. So a morning stiletto is this. The first creature you hit with a weapon like this on each of your turns takes extra necrotic damage, d4, and takes a penalty to the first saving throw before the start of its next turn. The penalty is equal to the necrotic damage dealt. A creature immune to this effect, if it is it's immune to this effect if it's a construct, undead, or has legendary actions.
Oh,
That's actually not bad, actually.
put it on the end of your gun like a bayonet.
With a +2 bonus, I'll say it will deal the +2 damage on the necrotic end, so that you will have a bigger penalty.
Oh, yep, that's what I want to make.
Sure. You will work on that throughout the week. You have the materials. Do you have a workshop in your bastion?
Yes, we do. I can send you what we have.
Please send me what you have.
Because I did write them down. And
Thank
Victor was asking me, like, he was like, did you write them down? I was like, yeah. And I was typing it.
Thank fucking
Hey man, I didn't. Hey man, I didn't have my notes. Okay, please.
So when Sk'iff was doing it, I was looking through my notes. I was like, where are they? I know I wrote them down. I must find them.
I could have sworn I wrote mine down as well, but
I think you did, but we just...
they're probably in
That
some
is what Victor and I
random.
have.
Dragon's
Probably
Den,
some
workshop,
random.
smithy. Oh yeah, you have a smithy as well. Hell yeah, you can do this.
Yeah.
Since you literally have the materials as well, all it will cost you, I'll say, is discount on discount. Victor is working on a different thing, so I'm not giving you a discount with him helping. But if that's what you are are you working on this, or do you just leave it to your boys at the smithy and workshop to build it?
I'm gonna leave it to them because there's some other stuff
that will be more. That will just make it more expensive. I'll say the price will be at, for a rare, let's go with 2,000 gold for a rare item.
Okay. That's fine.
Effectively putting it for a dagger. Yeah, effectively putting it at a third of the asking price to buy it in the market. And it also it has a +2 enchantment that is impossible to find normally. For people watching in the chat and think like, "Oh, I will do this in my games," don't. Unless you know what you're doing, don't copy me. Don't do this.
Real high level shit.
Don't let the thief rogue, get this stuff.
No, do it. I say so.
Damn it, Mickey Mouse! Stop being here. The copyright infringement is killing me.
I think you'll find that's actually legally distinct Steamboat Willie.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah.
Thank fucking God, actually. Alright, so Sk'iff, also this is what you'll get back for selling. Jesus, rolling at the same time as typing and talking is such a pain. What else are you doing, Paxidor?
Besides that, I am, for some of the time, I am trying to have the people finish up, because I know the last time we did this, I had people working on the Dragon Claws for Liz.
Yes.
And I'm checking on them to make sure that they are done, so that she can have them for our next fight.
The Dragon Claws?
Yeah. They were literally, I took some of the wyvern claws that we had from previous fights and tried to make them into
right, the
claws for her rend attack. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just to check.
Yeah.
The other things that I already had the price attached for, those go for how much the price is attached? Question mark?
How much?
For instance, the gems, and the art pieces, because I was given the amount of gold pieces that they're worth when you give them to me.
Yeah, you can sell them at that amount. Yeah, so emerald is 1,000 gold pieces. That's how much you're getting for selling it.
Epic.
So, the claws are done. The claws grant Liz is the +1 or a +2 bonus to her attack and damage rolls. Let me check. The +1.
Oh yeah.
So her rend is a +8 to hit, and deals an additional 1 bonus point of slashing damage.
And that's good. That's good.
She will gladly accept them. She basically treasures them as, ooh, something nice for me.
Especially, like I said, for what she went through up in the Arctic, I was like, I had to make sure these got done for
her. Attack and damage rolls. So what are you doing for your week? Are you tending to your bastion, or are you doing something else? Because you can also incite activities in the bastion, or expect it if you have money.
Yeah, I have some. I did want to put one thing to use, which was the storehouse. I need these boys to go out and buy stuff so eventually later on we could sell.
Alright, you set up a storehouse order. You call out your Gavarian employees and gladly.
Oh, they're not Gavarian. We got Fey buddies. Me and Victor, we Fey creatures.
Oh, sorry. Of course. You call out to a band of satyrs who, basically, for the most part, are just lazily sitting around in the storehouse, fucking smoking Fey weed. And you tell them, get back to work. And they do.
Dude, like, this pixie dust is killer.
It is strange because these guys work better when they're like... These are satyrs. They love living in excess, but they're like following Victor's work ethic. So they love working in excess. And this is like they're drunk and they're working, they're high and they're working, and they're efficient to boot.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Of course, issuing an order takes 7 days. At the end of the week, you will receive... because you're level 17.
We're level 17. We
Yeah.
get 100% back.
You get 100% back the payout. So 5,000 gold, if you have it, becomes 10,000 gold.
Perfect.
Yeah, if you have 5,000 gold to give, that is.
Let's see here. I gotta look through all my stuff. So much.
Because you're effectively doubling your monies.
Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta do some calculations here. All this stuff that's super small. Because pretty much the goal is to send all this stuff to be sold in order for us to get our level 17 Bastion room started.
Of course.
While I get this, you can go.
Of course, Victor.
To Victor.
25 years later, it is your turn now.
Too late. There's bones on the floor. Greneva wins.
Hang on. Pour some water on the bone. Pour some pure ethanol on the bones. Get up.
Okay. For real though. We have a week downtime, right?
Yes.
I would love to read the town's name, but unfortunately the map is extremely blurry for me for some reason. Because image texture is still low. God damn it. Alright, okay. So Victor's gonna go check up on Smalls in the first town. He is gonna spend the first day just kind of I don't know the distance between the Bastion and the first town. I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
Scheinheim?
Oh, there it is. Scheinheim. There we go. I can actually read the text. I upped the quality. Right. He is going to spend the first day taking. I believe we have an Arcanotech garage, which means we have an Arcanotech vehicle, right?
Do you have an Arcanotech
Yeah.
garage? Yep, you have an Arcanotech vehicle.
Yes,
you
we
can
do.
Get there. Yeah. You can fucking ride in style. Brrr.
Yep. He is going to. Would it be possible to do shopping and move Smalls in the same day, or would that be too much?
Absolutely. It's fine. You can
Okay.
do that. Like it's like a day's ride to get to Scheinheim, effectively, with your vehicle. Mainly because you just need rest. If you want to push to get him and come back to Dragonblood, it's like a day's fare. But like you're gonna be dead ass tired. Like you can basically spend the day getting Smalls from Scheinheim.
Yeah, you know what? We'll spend time. We'll spend 2 days roughly. I believe so.
Sure.
Standard travel, not pushing.
No worries.
Moving,
That long to get back. How's that helicopter those kobolds were building coming in?
About that, Scheinheim, now the workshop, the public workshop, features 2 of these behemoths. And they're both fully operational. They are actively used as defense for Scheinheim. And there is a new person who runs things in the settlement. You'd never guess who it is. It's Grizz. Surprise. And he has specifically he has a right-hand man to keep the settlement operational. A very familiar little guy. Now, both of them are very busy, so unless you specifically spend time with them by seeking them out, they're not really available. But Smalls is. Smalls is basically, like, second overseer for the workshop.
I will say, whenever Grizz does do, like, a public speech or something, Archibald will, like, work his way into the crowd and just be like, I hate that. To people.
God damn it.
You know what? If honestly hearing about the news, not what you just said right now, but the other one, Victor would honestly be very surprised seeing the little kobold he was trying to raise. He's second in command for the workshop. He is gonna offer. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Victor's gonna offer.
It actually, well, this is almost strange because it hasn't only like a couple months passed.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only reason why they have managed to achieve the position, to be honest, is because there aren't that many people. Many of them were recalled from the settlement. They have it by virtue of there being no competition. Also, the leadership was murdered by...
It's like, who made this toddler second in charge? Second in...
Archibald did, to be honest, but at the same time, there were no other options.
You know what? I'm gonna go find Archibald and inform I'm taking my son to the Bastion.
Very well.
Don't talk to me and my son ever again.
Exactly. You only get to see him on the weekends, every other week.
Even then, he has a knife in hand ready to stab you if you piss him off.
It's not a
How
custody
dare you?
battle.
How dare you? I'm offended. He has a crossbow.
Right. So, you take Smalls from Scheinheim and you return him to your bastion. You wish to also do some shopping, of course. But is there something you want to do at your bastion, or anything you want a project to kickstart, check up on, otherwise?
I'm gonna speed up a project that started while we went to the mountain, which was the minigun.
Thank God that you mentioned that. So, the minigun project, you working on it as a level 17 crafter, adventurer, is very important because you're working alongside your hirelings. Do you remember how much time I told you it would take? Because this is a legendary equipment.
I really hate to say it. I really do hate to say it. 3 months.
Yeah, so with you present in the course of a week, we can say you can reduce the time. Fuck me, give me a second, I'll calculate that.
I think we're good. I don't think we want to.
The fuck do you mean? I'm trying to work my minigun faster.
Basically, your presence is like double efficiency. You reduce like the production time by 3 weeks.
I thought you were going to say reduce the production speed by being around.
No.
It just makes things slower by being there.
It's just like a view goes to like the workshop. They start sawing and then they immediately cut to them taking a shot and then they hammering into another shot.
You basically managed to build the revolving barrel and start the process of building the heft of the core body of the minigun. You realize a few things. One, this beast is gonna eat through ammo like a motherfucker. To fire. 2, it's gonna pack some firepower as a recompense. But the specifics of the design you will be able to choose from at the end of the construction. You spend your time working on that, you have Smalls with you. Is there anything... You want to buy stuff, so, shopping.
Yes. I wish to purchase ammunition for my 2 primary weapons, known as the heavy crossbow Actually, no, the heavy crossbow and the longbow.
You don't gotta buy that stuff. I can just give it to you from the storehouse. Because we do have some in there.
This for free.
Yeah, you just never asked.
You look at the storehouse, it says, like, we have a crate full of them.
Yeah, we got 50 bolts, and we got 113 arrows.
Unfortunately, that's not enough. Do you know how much Victor goes through in, like, one combat?
At least
not that
two.
much. I know, exactly.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Not all of us can have a gun that makes its own ammunition, Paxidor.
Oh yeah, that reminds
is-
me.
that
During
is
that
true.
mountain expedition, you haven't even handed me the ammo. My pellets.
You didn't ask.
You did ask. Dude, we had a long rest.
2
See this shit?
million.
I was too busy focused on other stuff. That you didn't
You were
ask.
flirting.
Exactly. I was doing other stuff.
Do you have any idea what we should buy, Victor?
All right. First things first. I was looking at art. I was looking at what specifically to buy. I want to get Victor some armor. Well, actually, no. Looking at the stash, I was thinking about getting either armor, a broom, that like flying broom, and then maybe some night vision goggles. But then again, I have the lantern. I don't know what armor to get because they're. I actually really don't know what to get for armor.
Do you want
also
medium,
decided.
light, or heavy? You are a fighter, so you can
Uh,
bring any.
Well, I hate to say this, TM. I only have a 14 in strength, so light armor, please.
Light armor it is. Do you want studded or leather, or normal leather, or hide? Well, hide.
Let me.
Hide is medium.
All right, first things first. I have to actually look. I have to look at the finger click. Let's see.
Leather is usually biggest bang for your buck.
If you are dexterous.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean,
here.
either way, you get a free +6 to it because of proficiency.
You know what? Yeah, let's get looking for leather armor. Anything better than what I have right now, which is
Leather armor!
Melvin's belt.
How much money are you willing to spend?
All right, let me look at the party stash real quick.
2 copper pieces.
What-
We have 12.3 thousand. That's only gold itself, though.
Yeah, if you have monster parts, you can potentially trade with
Oh yeah, we have 9 We have 9 hunter marks.
So if you have any monster parts, you can exchange for like stuff like that too. For more marks.
I don't
but-
think Victor's actually done any butchering outside of taking that explosive plant.
Yeah, unfortunately, getting anything beyond like a +1 armor if you don't find it is like, you know, +1 armor's rare by itself, so it's going to be expensive. +2 armor is going to be like insanely expensive, like more than I think the party has at this moment. Like combined with everyone's personal, even.
Would it be
What you
possible to sell my bracers of king shooting
Your braces of
to
what?
help fund? I have a uncommon magic item, bracers of king shooting. Would it be possible to sell that off to help pay for the +1 armor, depending on the cost? Actually, how much is
You
+1?
can sell anything you want to get coin, if it can be sold. I'm asking how much
Sell
money
the
you
DM?
wish to spend.
Right. Before that, how much is +1 exactly? Because
+1 leather.
I hate to say yes.
+1 leather is currently running you at a price point of 500 gold pieces.
Huh. I thought it'd be a
Now-
lot more expensive.
It's really not.
Yeah. Okay, you know what?
Your level
Yeah, we'll just
7
exchange. Okay, you know what? I'm curious. How much is level 2?
3,000.
Yes.
Oh,
+3 is 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be fine if I get a? Would you guys be fine if I spent some of the party stash to get a +2?
You talking gun or
Armor.
armor? Because the armor that should be a lot more expensive than 30,000, right? Because
That's
plus
like,
3 would be like very rare.
No, I'm talking about +2.
+2? Actually no, +2 would be very rare. +3 would be like legendary, I think, or like just above that.
It's
Because I think
legendary.
+1 is just rare.
Armor is higher level than weapons, so it's always one
Yeah.
higher.
oh, you're
Yeah, so
right. I
+1
fucked up.
armor.
I fucked up.
Oh.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
correct. I thought leather armor was uncommon. The +1 was uncommon. +2. Apologies. I'll type down the prices again. Now that's my fuck.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, I hate
Very-
to
very rare
clarify
+2. God damn it.
Everything.
No, Sk'iff.
Alright.
No.
All right, you know what? Fine. Oh, +1. How much is that?
That is 3,000.
3,000.
damn.
Okay, man.
Okay, yeah, if that's fine, then I
+2 is
would.
30,000.
Oh damn. All right, we will. I will add +1 leather to my inventory.
There you go.
Subtracting 3,000 from the party stash.
Apologies. I'm sorry, Sk'iff. I'm so sorry.
All right. So that's +1 leather. So that's +1 leather.
Do you want any
Oops.
enchantments on that?
I can get enchantments on that.
Yeah. If you
Oh.
want, if you have more money.
What's
You get a 1-year warranty, a 2-year warranty, a
What's-
3-day
what's a-
warranty.
what is available for
Plenty of
enchantments?
things. Are you looking for something specific? Utility, protection, offensive?
What's available for offensive?
We can grant you some magic. Put some blah blah blah. Armor is for the most part defensive, but for the offensive end,
We can strap a bunch of dynamite to you.
Stop trying to advertise me, Skifco. I turned off personalized ads.
They're not personalized. They're we call it victorized.
I lied. We only
It's
have
not a-
defensive. I lied. We only have defensive and utility.
Damn. What do we got for defensive, Jen?
Plenty. Resistances, effects, like protection effects against conditions. You name it.
You know what?
Hell, we can even give you some abjuration or illusion magic to add on that baby.
God damn. Do we have any? Do you got any utility for move speed?
Yeah, we can slap a phantom steed on that.
Wait, what's that?
It's a horse. You summon a
Oh.
horse.
Oh. All right.
Get a ghost
Uh,
horse.
You know what? Let's get. You know, we'll get some magic on the armor instead. We'll get some defensive magic.
All right, up to with what level you're looking for?
What's
What's
the
your-
cost for level 1 or level 2?
What's your budget? Let's work with that. Yeah. How much you want to spend?
I want to say, I'm gonna just put a hard cap on like 2K.
Okay. Level 2 is the best I can do for you, buddy.
Hey man, I'm not expecting to be able to use magic as well here, dog. I'm just shooting stuff from afar.
Of course. That's gonna be second level. And actually, I'm even thinking first level for 2K. Damn. 2K? Is that all
My-
you have?
Jen, I hate to say this, you put your thumb over the prints. It's actually 2K actually covers cantrips only.
Look, if you want,
2K is the
I-
fees for thinking about it.
I can get you for 2K the shield spell in your armor. You can cast it up to 6 times per day, and you get like with 6 charges, and you can like regain charges at dawn.
Damn. That's crazy.
That's actually not bad.
That's
You know-
well good.
You know, we'll get. You know what? We'll get that.
All right, one moment we'll craft the
2,000,
special
right?
order. That will be 5,000 because you're also buying the +1 enchantment, right?
Is that attunement?
It is.
It is. All right. Yeah. So I've already subtracted the. I already subtracted the leather armor part. So
That will be
How
2,000
much would
extra
that
for the
be?
enchantment, sir.
okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna just quickly. So that's 2 grand. Okay.
Oh, I just realised I've been chewing on a bit of plastic for the last who knows how long.
Right,
Stop
so
chewing on
that
plastic,
is.
weirdo.
I didn't even realise I was, to be honest.
Oh no, you're turning into a ferret yourself.
Crazy.
And then, okay, so that is.
It's usually my ferret.
That's minus 1,200 from.
She usually
the-
just sells things. It's not sells things, hides things.
what's
Fucking
that?
ferrets running out black market.
10.
If you have done
One.
if you have deleted your money, this is your leather armor +1, which will also have a special name. And
Wait.
spell.
Is it not
All right.
attunement? Or did you just forget to put attunement on it?
I forgot to put attunement on there.
Okay, cool. Because I was about to say, if that's not attunement, I might get that.
I know. Like, hold on. Let me go back to the shop real fast.
There we go. And spelled leather armor of shield +1.
I've gone through everything that I want to just need to touch on. So
Also, this fucking name gives me like early tabletop RPG fucking named items.
Oh yeah.
Like Thunderous Trident or big damage
+1.
Leather armor of casting shield spells 6 times and it recharges at dawn.
Thundering mad.
That actually is an actual magic item in D&D. Actually,
It is.
All right.
it's called
Okay.
the Instilled armor.
Gotcha. So let me just increase my armor class by +1 real quick. Hey, I'm at 22. Let's go.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Okay,
get leather armor plus 5,000.
All right.
Yeah.
There
If
we
you,
go.
if you have enough money, you can
the
put.
odds is enough to balance this out, Jin.
What?
I'm sorry.
I've got 9 caveats. Some are like just failsafe stuff, but others are like restrictions. So I can't just be like, yeah, I cast is like, I can just put something on the other side of the planet permanent. It's like, no, I have to be near it,
If you have
How
like
long is the phrasing of this wish spell you're casting?
Long.
I see. Here's the thing. We'll get to that when we at the end of the session stop point. How about that? But first, you can actually enspell a suit of armor with magic if you have the money for it with an 8th level spell, or a weapon, or a staff, and it has to be of a specific school of magic, but like for each item. But if you have the money for it, you can enspell anything with any kind of magical spell, provided you pay an exuberant amount of coin. Like if you have like 200,000 gold just sitting on the side, you can get a legendary item.
Well, damn! Why didn't you say?
Could I trade a legendary item for a legendary item?
No.
I have a paperclip.
No. I was gonna trade you my iron flask.
You can trade.
Paxidor just sacrificed half a Gavaria in soul tokens just to get a legendary item.
You can trade down from a legendary to a very rare.
I have a paperclip. What can I trade up to?
It's like trading up until like it's like a fucking YouTube video. It's like starting with a common item. I'm gonna trade up till I have a legendary.
Well,
That's what I'm referencing.
with a paperclip and your katana, you can probably obtain as much money as the person who you're robbing has.
Ah, perfect. How much money does the city of Drakenblatt have?
Not as much as your party does combined. Probably.
What?
Hey, I have a question.
That's not good. They have the
Okay,
fucking-
how much money does my party have combined?
I'm not telling.
Hey,
I was
John.
gonna say, where the fuck all this money coming from?
Victor, please.
Right. Before I immediately got curb stomped out of the voice chats, did you misspell the thing? Because it says its attack bonus is +5.
Yeah, that's for if it has a spell that has an attack bonus. That's it. That's just general information for me to know. You don't have to worry about it. You're not casting.
For the shield spell.
No,
Shield
if it
is
had
+5 anyway.
Yeah, so if it had like an attack roll required for the spell, that's the bonus it would have. In case you want to change it at some point, that's for me to know.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I think that's everything. The armor enchants, pick up smalls, work on the gun. You know what? I think that's everything. And as a final send off, I'm gonna take 1 copper coin from the party stash to buy Smalls a cookie.
He will fucking love it. Marvelous. Paxidor.
Hello.
You wish to buy a war room.
Yes, with the newly funded materials that we got with the storehouse.
Delete your money pile and you acquire yourself a fancy ass war room. So this is where you do military plans. I have the stats for your. You have a loyal. You have now a circle of loyal lieutenants, which is either a battle handler, like a couple of hardened veterans, or a general. And a general. These are like capable warriors. The veterans, CR3. General is like CR8. Whose alignment match yours, and you can choose for them to be elves, or half-elves, or what have you. You start out with 2. You can add more by paying extra money to the Bastion. I recommend starting with a general and a veteran.
Yeah.
Now, they're not Bastion defenders, but they're basically commanders. So, when you issue the recruit order, you can get a new lieutenant. You can have up to 10 in your war room. You can assign names and personalities to them when you hire them. But these are people you make. These are people you make that can escort you in battle. You can grab them for your next adventure. And if you send me the information, I will try my best to work them in the story in whatever way you see fit. To give you an understanding, veterans are the veteran soldier, heavily armored, big sword. A general is a very heavily armored warrior who wields like a big two-handed weapon most of the time. They're not really ranged specialists. They command in the front lines alongside their troops. But they're really martial-oriented. They're basically like battle masters. You can also recruit soldiers. Each lieutenant can muster 100 soldiers over the course of 7 days to fight for you. You don't get to bring 100 soldiers with you in combat for many reasons.
Oh man,
but
we're just gonna wipe out the whole castle.
But having soldiers unlocks the ability to attack Crendanumvar hold by having your army fight their army, and allows you to auto-battle Crendanumvar holds by having your army storm a place.
Oh yeah. That was the whole game point.
If you have enough soldiers, you can get through anything, provided you have the coin to keep hiring them.
All right.
Yeah, it does cost you 1 gold per day to feed each soldier and each mount in your army. So keep that in mind for your fucking economics. Also, soldiers aren't that powerful. They're CR half, so don't expect them to pull wonders. You'll need a lot of them to be able to, for example,
that's right.
Storm a play. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Good.
Yeah, I got an idea. We'll probably just have to take out the scale holds while we take out the higher stuff.
Yeah,
it's okay. I have me and Victor have a plan. We are just gonna have these guys be mercenaries in the future, and whoever pays us the most money, we'll do stuff for them.
Marvelous. But yeah, you set up the war room. You bring in some. Are they friends from the military that you're basically calling over to be hey, I have this place. I'd like for you to work for me.
Some of them, and then we're also go tap into the Fey realm, and get some lovely Fey people to come join us as well.
Of course. Absolutely, I love that. If you have like with Victor, you can work together, bring up a description of whatever guys from the Fae, whatever guys from the Devoured Empire, what have you. Absolutely lovely. That's for me. If I'm interested enough in any concept you give me, I might even draw them.
Oh yeah. Well, I already know who I want for the lieutenant to be. Actually, the surviving member of the dragon back on the ship with us.
Beautiful. The one guy.
He survived, man. He survived. He should have survived. I don't know how he survived, but he did. Come along and join us, man.
Oh,
Beautiful.
the one that was on the airship.
Yeah, the dragon under the airship.
You take it back with you then. He's just like stood in the corner of the bar.
Yep.
The shit I've seen. Absolutely.
Hey, you're now lieutenant at the first resort.
Fantastic.
Welcome to the military. Here's the army and here's my son.
Okay. So that's basically what you're working on. You're building the war room. You are getting your people. Absolutely.
Yep.
Wonderful. One last thing remains from this entire session.
Oh, I can't wait.
Stone on concrete
What's it?
sound. I turn towards Melvin.
Two, technically, because there is the stuff that I wanted to do.
I look away from Melvin and look back to Sk'iff. Hello, Sk'iff.
Mine is really, really, really quick because I know exactly what I want.
Okay.
Okay, selling those items, I will be buying a bag of holding, not a +2, a bag of holding, a +1 leather armor, why have I abbreviated and then not abbreviated this one? That's really confusing. I think the immovable rod, the deck of wonders, and the feather token, which altogether is 18,000. And then I also would like to get another guild hall for my bastion, spending 34,500.
Damn, we
Okay.
gotta fucking put some fucking bells on our rogues or something, because goddamn,
Hey, I don't have that much money.
not anymore.
The party stash, dog.
No, mine was just all from monsters that I took.
Yeah, that
Oh.
was.
Mine's
Oh,
all
that's cool.
for
I
my
guess-
pockets.
Damn, Victor really out here just kind of grabbing the party stash.
Understood.
I've made use of the party stash too, but it's just like, dear God,
Uh,
I think more money has exchanged hands from our rogues this session than like pretty much the whole campaign.
leave it to the
Yeah, you're not
rogues
wrong.
to handle the cash.
No, that just Sk'iff just takes all the stuff and hides it. I just cut up
Yeah.
monsters and take their parts to use for crafting.
I'll say
which I
good
sell
luck. I got a
myself.
29 passive perception. I'm gonna hear that jingling in your pocket, motherfucker.
Victor just fucking Victor just works fast food, unfortunately.
You want to make a guild hall. I mean, hey, if you're really upset, just kill the NPCs. These guys are like commoners. What is he going to do? Hire more of them?
How much does just basic leather armor sell for?
That's so nothing. Leather, sure. At this point in the
That's
campaign,
half of what it is.
at this point in the campaign, a leather suit of armor will sell for like 5 gold if it's brand new.
Perfect. It's not, so 3 gold.
If it is specifically your leather armor, someone will buy it for 8 gold. Some fucker will be
8
like,
gold. Okay, I'll take 8 gold for it.
yeah, you basically sell someone who's like, oh, this is the armor of Sk'iff. Thank you.
I'm second hand.
Yeah, that I will say
10 gold.
there are.
It's just-
I think there are
he doesn't buy it.
spells which that will be important.
Skip just
With us.
upsells it because the guy is like, oh hey look, there's still a little bit of dragon blood on this. 12 gold.
12 billion schmeckles. 2 strawberries.
Yeah, you can sell it for 8 gold.
That means I have 3,000.
If you dare haggle for prices, I will leap out of the screen.
No. I just wanted to know because I'm adding stuff to my
Can I
inventory
roll
now.
persuasion to get a better price?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. So
Fantastic.
obviously, I just basically traded my leather armor for leather armor +1, and then obviously the guild hall. I'm assuming I can have that as a second guild, correct?
You can have a second guild, yeah. What do you want?
I want a spy organization. Spies.
That's a pre-build one, right? No, that's not a pre-build one. Okay, spy organization, spy guild. They work very much similarly to a thieves guild, but they're specifically just information.
Yeah.
Sure.
I want
You
to. I want to sell information. I'm gonna be Facebook.
Facebook and Amazon, you monster.
Oh, no.
Say goodbye to your rainforest.
My rainforest is gone. We're gonna go to war.
Joke's on you. You have no weapons. They fell to pieces. They're from
That's what you
Skipco that
said.
made a cardboard.
Nope. We don't order from Skipco. Everything is
But you're-
made in house.
But the materials.
Are from the Feywild.
Are from the
Yes,
Feywild, yeah.
but the Feywild is made by Skipco.
Oh,
It all
no.
goes in a circle.
Oh, then I'm going to hell.
That's also made by Skipco.
Dear God. So Spice Guild. You want? Oh God. What's the name of the Spice Guild?
Skipco.
Of course it is. What's the symbol for the Spice
Skip.
Guild?
Gift
Co.
Coco. What's the symbol for the Spice Guild?
It's just the same as the other one. I guess.
It's. I am sorry.
Do you not mean Giftco again?
You want a ferret's head to be the symbol for both of your guilds?
Yeah, but it needs to be like 2 degrees slightly different.
No. I had an idea. Why not make it with the
One
ferret?
wearing
Do
a-
it.
Just
Why not
wearing
have the-
different types of?
Why not have it where the ferret is doing the spice thing with the steak?
The ferret is
Yeah, like
facing
the spice
the
one
other
is
way.
like you're dressed like Chef Boyardee,
Yeah.
and
So for Skifco, it's facing left, and then for Skifco, it's facing right.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Of course.
Why do you do this to him?
Why not?
You know what? Fair point.
Okay, so the information. Blah 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 blah.
My apologies, Jen. But I'm gonna buy another guild hall.
With the cost of, we'll say.
Guys, I've run out of money. Can I have yours?
Nope.
No.
Too late. I've already taken it.
You spent enough. You spent the entirety of Devaria's fucking capital on like a routine.
yeah, I was gonna say, how much did you spend out of the
Oh,
party inventory?
I haven't spent
Big
anything
Fun
out of
Victor?
party.
So, this is your Spice Guild.
No, I'm at actually.
What?
Even enough left.
Yeah, so this is the Spice Guild. Effectively, you can send them to spy and obtain information. And after 7 days, they come back with it. You can pay more to ensure success. 50 gold pieces for each additional spy beyond the first, or 100 gold pieces for each piece of equipment. Then the DM determines their success afterwards. Also, the DM may decide this activity leaves you at risk of retaliation from law enforcement or the victim.
Awesome. Could they also just kind of gather general information from everywhere that's around as well? Just a lot slower.
Spy network style? Sure, we'll add that in.
Good chance, thank you.
Yeah, we can have that in.
You're just gonna come back to Sk'iff go with there's 2 massive buildings on the side of it, built in less than a week.
Well, what's the worst part about it? They're right beside each other. Just make it even worse.
No, I think I think it still looks normal at the top. Everything else is just being built underground. So it looks no different if you're coming at it from above, but.
There we go. I'll send the revised edition with the ability for them to obtain general information.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Marvelous.
Yeah, they also want a storage room.
Now, unless I am wrong, this is everyone.
Melvin.
Melvin. Darkmouse, I can hear someone in the background.
Yeah.
So, are you ready?
Just about covered as much as my basis.
So, when are you casting this wish? Melvin?
Give me one moment. I would say probably at the start of the week.
All right. Where are you casting this wish?
It's a very good question. Presumably, you know, after resting up and like at my inn.
Okay, in Drakenblatt. Very good. I need to know the general location. Okay. And what is your wish?
Give me a moment.
I would like for you to speak it. And if it is long, also type it in the Roll20 chat.
Yeah, it's long.
Okay, I would
Speak
like
it,
for you
you're
to speak it.
Get that. Hold on, I gotta.
I'm sorry, am I missing something?
No, I'm just finishing the last little section.
How much would it cost for it? Because I'm assuming you're not actually going to give it to me for free.
No, I will not get it for free. I'm obtaining it right now.
Alright, awesome.
Funnily enough, this shouldn't break the continent. Like, I have fully made this, like, just what is effectively a very powerful class ability. With plenty of restrictions. So here goes. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking bad. So first off, let me just send that in the Roll20, but not the Roll20, in the Discord where I was typing it. Okay, I gotta get through this. I wish to have the ability to, as an action, make any magical effect permanent if I so choose, at will and without drawback or cost as an innate ability. I now have and doesn't require physical, mental, spiritual, or metaphysical changes to myself or the world or creatures around me in order to gain said ability, nor does it otherwise remove me from existence or to another plane of existence or any other similar effect. I can dismiss any permanency effect I create at will. I cannot make an effect permanent unless A, I know it exists, B, I must be within 60 feet of the creature or object the effect is applied to, including myself, C, if a creature, it must be willing to have the effect on itself become permanent, D, if there's multiple effects being applied to something, I can only make one effect permanent at a time, and I'll have to make any other effect permanent as a separate instance of using this ability. I cannot make an effect permanent that would breach the multiverse or fraction reality itself in a way that makes a certain higher being disagreeable or upset, i.e. the GM, whoever that is. F, I must be willing to use this effect, and I cannot be made to use it by any outside influence on my body, mind, or spirit, such as mind control or a charm effect. G, if the same effect is already permanent on something, it cannot be affected by that same effect again from any source until the permanency is removed and the effect stops applying, akin to no stacking magical effects. H, instantaneous effects, or those that do not persist after the initial casting, cannot be made permanent, i.e. a lightning bolt cannot be made permanently suspended in the air, or dispel magic made to permanently be applying to negate magical effects indefinitely. I, if the effect requires concentration to maintain, it no longer requires concentration after being made permanent. J, if the effect being applied is from a magical item, it cannot be made permanent unless the effect is a persistent effect. It no longer requires you to remain attuned to the item dependent from this effect after being made permanent, i.e. a magical item that gives you the ability to cast a spell or use an instantaneous ability cannot be made into a permanent effect, but an effect that continuously applies something like resistance or dark vision can. K, if an effect would remove a magical effect made permanent by this effect, it instead suppresses the magical effect for the duration of the spell/effect doing the removing. L, if a spell or magical item that has multiple effects it applies, I can only make one permanent at a time, only persistent effects be made permanent this way, akin to the previously stated magical item restriction. So if a spell says, like, you gain, extra fire damage and you're resistant to fire, and when you hit something, like when you attack something, you can, like, also as a bonus action cast a blast of fire. Like the casting a blast of fire as an extra bonus action thing, you wouldn't be able to, but like resistance to fire you could make permanent because it's a persistent effect in and of itself from that spell. But each of those is considered a separate effect, so even though they all came from like the same spell, they are like, the spell has like, in that case, 3 separate effects, of which I would have to apply this to individually. And can only apply them to persistent effects. And I think that just about covers my bases.
Post it.
Oh, yeah, I should.
Yeah, I immediately forgot the first 2 sentences when you got to the 3rd sentence, and so on.
Made it farther than me.
Yeah. So basically, it's a bunch of caveats. So it's like, I can't make, like, non-persistent effects permanent. So, like, anything that's instantaneous, like if you cast Fireball, I can't make a permanently exploding 20-foot radius.
Delayed blast Fireball.
Yeah, like, I can't, like, just make something that, like, I can't just, like, take something that's instantaneous, like, it happens, like, immediately and then dissipates. Like, it has to be a persistent effect, is what a lot of this means.
So, you are in your inn. You're, like, in a room in your inn, right? And you clasp your hands, Melvin, and you begin to speak your wish. Your powerful.
Oh yeah, I will say
wish.
this was like on the trip back. Melvin was like the whole trip just like writing out like this thing because he knows he's not
okay
the best. So and stuff like this, and so he's just like, I'm gonna just spend all the time I need to make sure I don't somehow fuck up the world.
Okay. You clasp your hands, and you form your wish, and you begin to speak. The first few words go out smoothly. By the time you reach the action portion, something begins to turn and change. Reality around you begins to bend. By the time you reach the first coma, the first choose, it begins to break and twist. Colors begin to fade and change around you as you continue your wish beyond the first few words. You reach the first end of your first paragraph. And at this point, the room that you are sitting in has fractured and splintered.
I will say it is a part of that. I will say this is it is a caveat here that it is part of the original portion of the wish. It cannot change me physically, mentally, spiritually, or metaphysically, or the world or any creatures around me.
And yet it does. As you speak the wish, everything around you changes.
You
And
fucked up.
It's such a shame you did not have a Ginny to tell you this would happen.
As you continue speaking the wish, you reach the first few requirements, and the shapes around you form heads, eyes, mouths. Eyes that look at you, mouths that scream.
Well, hold on, don't worry, I'm getting to the restrictions section, don't worry.
As you continue to shape the wish, you end it. You finish saying it. Nothing happens. Eyes stare at you. Faces look at you, not humanoid ones, bestial ones. Animal heads molded out of wood, stone, flesh, fur. Stars stare at you.
I don't think you're
It's
worded
really cool. Like the first thing I want to make permanent was my ability to talk to animals.
And as you finish the spell, time halts, and a voice beckons forward. A mortal with a clever mind and a deal. Hello, big guy. You don't know me, but you just pulled from my power. I am the ruinous power of success.
Uh-oh.
And I see you want to make something real. Why should I let you have this little minute power over reality? I don't think I will. Not unless you and I make a deal.
Does this deal include anything aforementioned in the first portion of my wish?
Oh yes, it does.
So instead of those things, you said you're the
You've
worst
already
power of
broken
success.
the restrictions of wisdom with your wish. Not only because you've wished for more than one thing.
This is all one thing.
You wished
It's all
to
technically
not.
one thing.
You wish to break the restrictions of wisdom itself. Wish, and you will suffer the consequences of your mortal form, but you've already wished not to. No drawbacks, no cost. Someone should have read their spell.
No. The drawback is the no drawback or cost for the ability when I use the ability.
Ah.
Not the wish spell itself.
But that's not what the wish
The wish
means.
spell itself is the thing that about the wish spell itself is like, you know, you can't turn me into like, I don't know, a weird thing.
It's you and all of the mouths begin to laugh. It's like a cacophony of sound. Your wish is failing. When you wish for something, one thing is what you should focus on. This is all too much. You are about to be hit with the full penalty of wishing for something without any of its benefits. And I am almost inclined to let it happen. But I am also currently being too meek to form, and I would like to have some limbs to stretch on in your world. So how about this? I'll give you your wish. In exchange...
Well, you said you're the ruinous power of success, right?
So I am.
Well, my ability to make... If I had the ability to make certain effects permanent, that would help other people in the future. And I'm going to live a pretty long time, right? Because, you know...
I don't
mean,
care
probably
about
know
other
what
people. I don't care
Well,
about you.
What I was saying is...
And you are
down the
failing to
line-
convince me.
Like, how about I make a deal with you that
You are
once
in no
every
position
decade...
to make a deal.
Well, I'm just spitballing here, but it's like once a decade.
How about
I
this
make
for
an effect
spitball?
permanent.
Boom! Your strength becomes 3. You fall instantly and clump onto the floor like a pile of spaghetti. Every bone in your body feels heavy and worn. And you cannot even lift up your head from the ground. The mouths on the walls and the floor and the ceiling laugh like a cacophony of screams. But the voice is still clear. You'll get your spell either way. You'll get your...
make people more successful.
You'll get your spell either way. Whether the universe grants it to you in the way you want to or not, that's up to fate to decide, but right now, what you're feeling, it can all go away. I just need your body once you're done using it.
Way to go! You
So
fucked
you're
around
saying
and
the
found out.
spell will go through and I'll potentially get it, or and I have to deal with feeling, ow.
Oh, that is gonna
Or you
go
can
away over a week.
Yeah, I was just saying, I mean, like, or I can have a better week and then sign over the rights to my body when
Let me
I
make
die?
it
That
perfectly
doesn't-
clear, because you are as dense as you are ambitious. And you are very ambitious. Your wish is clear.
Yeah, I get that a
But
lot.
here's the thing. When you wish for something, when you're doing it yourself, condense it. Keep it clear, keep it precise. No less than a few words. You went and made a contract. That invokes me. The wish itself, it would end at the end of your first punctuation. And you went and made a bargain. You crafted the specifics of your wish when all you had to do was wish to be able to cast a spell of permanency, a name to be given to a concept in your mind, and let the weave of magic figure out the rest, and you constrained it. You know what that
I
does?
was trying to prevent it from breaking. I was trying to stop other people from using it for bad things.
Every mortal does one of the two simplest errors when it comes to wisdom. Too little or too much. You've done too much. I grew tired and bored of your personality, so whatever. Have your wish, and let its consequences be yours. By simply knowing I exist, you already wake me from my slumber. Hell, I already feel myself forming in the minds of a few ambitious mortals in your world. So, whether you care or not, it doesn't matter.
Oh, fuck, you might have helped the Paradox deity, Melvin. God damn it!
I already have suitable vessels for my avatar to be formed out of potentially in the future. Challengers to be made, aspects to be formed. So good to be alive again, even as a concept. The voices and the screams slow down and reform as the tavern's room begins to recreate itself. I am too weak to alter reality any longer than this. Enjoy your permanency magic, in whatever form it finds itself. Anchor of Fate. Protus was right. You really will be the key to everything. And the form dissipates. You find yourself back in your room. You have climbed onto the bed
I'm
instead
laying
of
on
the
the
floor.
I'm like laying on the floor, like on my fucking belly, just like arms splayed out to the side. I'm just like,
As you
I like slump a shoulder forward, and then I'm like, slump the other one forward. I'm just like slowly crawling.
So as that happens, it's time for cosmic knowledge.
I was gonna say, do I get the ability?
Oh, you do get the spell.
Well, it's not even a spell I was asking for. It was just an innate ability.
Yeah, you wanted to
That way
turn
other
a
people
spell.
learn the spell.
You've asked for an ability instead of a spell. That was stupid of you. That was really stupid of you.
You could have just asked
As
for a
an
spell-like
action?
ability.
Oh no. That was this is really bad. Alright.
I'm so glad I had a genie to guide me through this and
I
didn't
need to
just
find
get a
the
ring
music.
of wishes.
I need to find the music.
Well, on top of that, the genie was really nice to you. He was like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" He was like, "Okay, look, here's the deal and how it goes down. All right, because I want to benefit you, not just me."
Okay.
He was a cool genie.
That's why I also specified that, like, I want the ability as a thing that I just have that does not change me on any physical, mental, metaphysical, or, like, spiritual, like, manner. Like, it's just a thing. It's just, like, an ability. Like, having, like, a boon, basically.
Oh,
So it wouldn't turn me into a fucking, like, concept deity.
you really should have just went simple, my friend. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, like the whole point was, if you wanted the ability to have permanence, you could have said, "I wish for permanence as a spell-like ability." Done.
There it is. I found it. Oh, fuck me. Okay. You wish to have the ability to do that? Very well.
Oh. What were the chances that he's never able to cast Wish again?
We'll
do those
fuck around and
play?
find out on that one if everything goes well. I will now...
33%.
So... You wish to have the ability as an action to make any magical effect permanent if so choose. Already your body, as you feel that, it snaps. Your eyes change in color as your fingernails grow out and your fingers expand at the edges of your vision. You feel the weave of magic become tangible. You can almost feel the palpitations of different currents of energy. Arcane, divine, primordial. The infinite possibility of magic
I
in
was
your
just saying, if
fingertips.
it's gonna turn me into something else, technically the wish
One
should
moment,
just
I
fail.
am not done. We are finishing the very first part of your wish. And we're not even through the first paragraph. this is your wish we're working through here, so we're gonna go through the whole wish. As this happens, the impossibility and possibility of magic, for split seconds you can choose to make real. And then it continues. It goes on. There is more. At will, without drawback or cost, as an innate ability, I now have and doesn't require physical. Boom. Already the wish takes shape. At all times, all of history, all of time condenses and expands within your mind in a single instant. It is impossible to comprehend without losing the vision of who you are as an entity, and you hope you want by the time it is done. It doesn't affect your body.
That's where
the
the
body is
mental
perfectly
part comes
fine.
in.
Mental. Boom. You remember. You remember everything. You remember everything of every moment you've ever lived. Every single second of it, and you repeat it in your mind ad infinitum for what feels like eternity. And then it continues.
Good thing
Spiritual.
to comprehend horrors.
Your soul is flung through reality in an instant and snapped back into your body, caged there. Too mighty to be sustained in this instant, and yet it shatters inwards, and it doesn't reform, it stays together. Or metaphysical changes to myself or the world, or creatures around me in order to gain said ability, nor does it otherwise remove me from existence or to another plane of existence, or any similar effect.
Yeah,
You are
this is more
vibrating.
just like maybe,
You are
yeah, this is more
vibrating on the floor.
The out of character be like more specific.
You shouldn't have put that in your wish, man. You really shouldn't.
But I will say, that's what I'm saying, is like, it can't break reality. So if granting this wish would break reality, it fails.
Your memories, dissipate. All the knowledge you were granted in that one instant flees from you like a drain pipe being opened. You will remain perfectly fine. Melvinson remains perfectly fine. You are perfectly fine. You are there, physically together, physically able. Your body feels numb, and then it feels fine. Everything is fine. You are fine. It continues. You can dismiss permanency, any permanency effect you create at will. It all comes down to will. You feel, if you were so to choose, extending your willpower, you could dismiss any permanency effect you created, but you haven't made any. And yet, you feel like you could. There are parts of reality that are permanent by beings older than you, that your soul once was. Did you forget you're an anchor of fate? Did you forget your soul is ancient? You have affected more things in your previous existences than any being possibly has. The world feels tangible, dispellable, unreal. You cannot make any effect permanent unless you know it exists. It must be within 60 feet of you. Of the creature or object the effect is applied to, including yourself. If a creature, it must be willing to have the effect on itself to be permanent. If there is multiple effects being applied to something, it can only make one effect permanent at a time, and will have to make any other effect permanent as a separate instance of using its ability. What do you know that exists? All of that knowledge of information, and yet it slips away from you. It can't affect Melvin. Melvinson must not be altered in any way, shape, or form. So it makes another Melvin that does. Another Melvinson, exactly you, who does. In you. In your place, without affecting you. Ephemerally locked in position. It's the wish tries to form, and reality fights back with the force of an exploding sun in that instant. And then everything stops.
You done fucked up. You done fucked up.
You feel a man enter the room. He is made entirely of greenery, leaves and vines, and he looks like like an ancient human. He looks down at you and says, "What did you do?"
I just wanted to be able to talk to animals permanently.
Why didn't you wish for that?
Because I also wanted to have other things that I could make permanent. It seemed kind of cool. But then I got worried about breaking reality.
The tangent of reality is currently all around you. It feels like a million shards of broken glass that you can peer through. The man nods. He snaps his fingers. And then you see him, like, die in front of you instantly. He is shot. And then he floats in space. His head snaps forward. With a grunt, he puts his feet on the ground. As you feel your magic cease to move, cease to function. My name is Ashfall Venture. I am the god of this world. I'm going to fix your wish.
Can you before?
Yes. I'm going to fix
Long
your
time
wish.
no see.
Shut up. I'm going to fix your wish. You want new magic? You will have it. You were about to cause damage to this world, and I have vowed to keep it together. If you ever do this again, I do not need you in this world. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to nod, but I can't lift my head.
Magic begins to disperse and reform as you see the man wish for something. You feel the burning anguish of myriad of souls instantly being snuffed out of existence. That just costed me 10 generations of people to fix. Here's your permanency spell. Never do this again in this manner. And he falls apart into leaves and vines that crumble through the cracks of the floor and disappear. Congratulations, you get access to the permanency spell!
Wait, isn't
as an
Ashfall
action that you can innately use.
I'm gonna like I'm gonna shuffle along the floor like, which spell is fucking horrible.
GM, isn't Ashfall the god of fate?
He is.
Oh no! Oh man, you pissed off the god of fate.
I was about to have the wish send you through like a million years of spiral. I'm like, wait, no, it wouldn't. There is a god in this world specifically who keeps the world together, and this wish is like drawing into so much magic because of the way that it functions that he would not allow it to spiral out of control. So of course you would step in. Melvin, you actually get the benefits of the permanency spell as an ability that you can use. So specifically, you wish for this to not be a magic action. This is not a spell. Effectively, this is an ability you can use.
But this would be considered in like out of character in like 5e rulings. This would still be considered a magic action, just because magic actions aren't just spells.
We will work on the specifics of this next session because I need to go. Like you've put me an hour past normal end. No.
Yeah,
Please, I'm not gonna be able to stay.
Thank you for entertaining.
I want to demonstrate why it's important to make a wish small and concise, and then afterwards work with me for what you're gunning for. Because I knew you would do this.
Fucking great.
I knew you would do this. I just wanted to play
like,
out.
No, not smart.
I know.
He's just like, I know that wishes go bad, so I'm gonna make it so it can't go bad.
Dude, I want to point this out. If this was allowed to happen, the paradox thing would have became super fucking powerful. Because the other version of my character is driven by the same shit this god is, that ruinous power was. So if this was allowed to happen,
Now,
that thing would have became.
We don't have time. You
Yeah.
can talk about this in your own afterwards. I just want to finish this really quick.
Sorry.
The details of your wish. What is this?
I rolled a 3 and a
7
4.
days. Nice. I need you to roll me a d100 to see if you ever have the ability to cast wish. 1 to 33, that's a no. Great.
Oh,
That's fucking hilarious. So,
this is why I was like, if I lose the ability to cast wish, I at least want it to be for something cool.
So, out of character, you get what you wish for, because it's very well worded. In universe, Melvin is traumatized.
Yeah, you guys like, I haven't seen Melvin in a while. And you go to the end and he's just like, you know, like the scene from A Princess Bride where he's like, Wesley's like mostly dead.
So
Who changed your bones to fruit by the foot?
Right.
Well, I'm gonna go peace out. See you guys.
bye, Levi.
See ya.
I want to finish this session
Okay.
really quickly. I will give you the details of the permanency spell effect that you have, that you can cast without using magic, effectively. Like, that's just an ability you have. Before next session. Like, written down in a boon. And I want to say, I'm not being harsh on you. Like, mechanically, basically, wish happened. That's it. You don't get any more loss from it than you rolled for.
Pretty much what happened is
Aside from, like,
exactly what Jen, as the Jen told me would happen.
Truth of the universe and the cosmos, getting talked to by an outer deity, by like an outer being who like is now like, I get to come back eventually now, thank you. And then being reprimanded by the god of creation who holds this world together.
No, that's not the
span of.
So no, that's not. That's actually completely not what happened. What happened is the ruinous power of success is now active, which is great, and the god that visited you is Ashfall, who was a player character in the previous campaign I run. And
I know we met him.
Yeah, and he's the god of fate for the world. He had to sacrifice something big to stop you from creating like a minor reality collapse in Dragonblood. Because wishes do not work like contracts. You should never wish in something in the form longer than a paragraph. And even then, that's pushing it. I wish, like Sk'iff, the genie specifically, I can reveal this, the genie specifically was like, don't wish for something if you don't know what it is. You want to wish for immortal life? This is what you're getting. This is what you're going to get. You wish for eternal life? This is what you're gonna get. You're getting different things. And
Which is why my wish has changed to just being one wish for immortality into using both wishes for what I wanted.
Bumping across the floor must have been nice to have someone tell you that.
But yes, there's no penalties applied beyond what the wish spell applies, effectively, and you get.
I know. I'm saying just aside from like the role play side of it, of like, God damn it.
In the role playing end, what happened was Melvin as a creature, what he just wished for, like to not have any effect, immediately goes against what wish does, even if it was not intentional. So already you have feedback loop of if this, then that, but the if this always results in the then that, and there is no out point. So you always loop. However, hey, you don't have to worry about it. anymore, right? After 7 days, you're gonna be fine. And hell, you're gonna have the ability to use permanency. Let's go. That's it.
Yeah.
I will call the session
Melvin is
here. Let
resolving
you talk
to help-
afterwards.
help. Yeah, go for it.
Thank you for session, Jen. Very fun as always.
Thanks for the session.
I hope you had a
Cheers.
good time. Cheers. And bye-bye to our viewers.
Yeah, no, that was great.
See you
Bye-bye.
next
Also,
week.
I said